Good for you, man. No, you don't do that. Don't do that. Shit, I fucked this up somehow. Shit, I fucked this up somehow. Oh, you guys didn't hear me say that the first time?
No, I did. I heard you say it.
Ooh, I hear an echo.
Yeah, so I see your audio on my desktop, but I don't hear it on Twitch.
Oh,
So that's
Ooh,
that's
normal picks.
all right. So that's
Oh,
unfortunate.
actually, no. We might have been hearing it on Twitch. Hold on. I'm gonna mute. Can I mute this?
Here,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, let
I'm
me turn
gonna
the
mute
volume
too
down.
because I have your Twitch pulled up, Tom.
Yeah.
Just start talking, guys. Start talking.
Okay, yeah, keep talking. I can only hear me on the
Yeah,
Twitch.
I can hear it on Twitch.
You can hear you
I can hear it
guys?
on Twitch.
I'm gonna mute myself and then go to Twitch.
No, I can hear it. I can hear
We might have been hearing it on Twitch. Yeah.
Oh, I hear you
Yeah,
guys
I
now.
can hear all of us.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
perfect.
good.
It sounds.
Spectre fourth though, like
You guys could still
really?
hear all of you.
It's incredibly chaotic, but
Well,
wow.
Spectre your fourth pick. That's like, did he mean to get Glastrier? Did he like mistype or something?
okay, yeah.
Glastrier right after. Still though, Spectre your fourth though. Like,
Wow.
its only coverage is Ghost and Dark. And then it has like Mud Slap and Double Kick.
Well, yeah. See, Spectrier is not a mon that I would like immediately start off with because like Tapu Fini, Dragapult, like those can operate kind of on any team pretty well.
Yeah, Whimsicott, Glastrier.
Yeah, but like Dragapult, oh, that's interesting that he would go straight into Colossal with Dragapult off the board. I guess there's like a lot of.
He might be going Sneasel.
I mean, you can go Sneasel. You can run things like Lapras, anything that's like a special attacker that gets Aqua Jet, or just Aqua Jet, which I think.
I loved Blacephalon.
Yeah, Primarina's the other one that I was thinking of.
Yeah, but
that honestly that
Sneasel's a tier 1 pick though. That's a big chunk to take out for just
Yep.
tier 1, like tier S.
Tier A.
Tier S.
Ooh, wait, Amoonguss?
Oh, it's tier A. Okay.
Yeah.
I think there's some very support generated mons.
Yes.
Drafted early.
Wind's going that early too.
About the Whimsicott.
Yeah, that's definitely really high for Whimsicott, but I guess whoever made that pick was really focused.
His Pult got sniped. Like, his Dragapult got sniped first pick.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad pick, but I think he might have been able to get it in the second round.
Yeah, I think Amoonguss was definitely a second round pick, along with Cole. Like,
Tornadus.
Second round.
I don't know.
He got his mascot.
Hold on. The question though is that because they broke it down based on Tornadus. Yeah, they broke it down between Incarnate and
yeah, that's Incarnate.
Whatever the other Therian form. Wow. It looks like so. But is that Tornadus Therian or Tornadus Incarnate?
Incarnate.
Does it?
He didn't say. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he did not specify. It would make sense that it's Incarnate because Incarnate is the S tier one.
Tornadus, if like
Tornadus. No, never mind. I see it. Tornadus Eye.
He edited it.
Tornadus Eye right next to it. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, that was it, right? Because I remember just seeing the Tornadus.
Alright, well.
Shifu. Honestly, I kind of like Urshifu with early picks. I think it gives you, like, one, it gives you, like, a good G-Maxer, I think.
Yep.
And then two, just the speed and ability to hit hard. I don't know, like, I kind of like it. It's kind of easy. It's kind of easy to build a team around too, because that's another mon that can like be featured, but can also be thrown in and help build around something else.
Yeah, I have no complaints with the Urshifu pick. That's a solid pick. I mean, that thing one hit KO's choice band with a
Clefairy.
Clefairy?
That's an interesting one.
This guy has been calling me trash the entire time, but he goes Clefairy first.
This draft is heckin' nuts.
He called me trash the entire time leading up, and then you just Clefairy.
Lapras is surprising there too. That's the end of the first round, I believe.
Yo,
yeah.
Reggie,
wait, how do you draft Lapras? I literally said if this
thing
there's
one more.
Into Lapras,
one more.
It has to go undrafted.
Crazy. Lapras going that early.
I wasn't really paying much attention to who was drafting what.
Alright, Tyros is going to bring out the heat. I already know.
Yeah, Tyros might randomly pop in, too.
Oh, Metagross. Oh, alright. I kind of agree with that pick. That's a solid pick. You can pair that with literally anything that gets Bulldoze.
So everything that was taken is in the S tier so far, correct?
I don't think, wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Is Amoongus S tier?
Is Lapras an S tier?
Yep.
Wait, is Spectre S tier?
Spectre, yeah. Why would?
Should it's a little overpay though, like.
So what year? Who made the best? Who made the best first round pick? Who made the most skeptical?
I think it had to either go to No, I think it's the Metagross. Like he got it that late.
I agree. I like that.
And then you can pair it with literally anything because he has a good pick next round. He can pair it with a lot of different things.
He paired it with Entei.
So I think Oh yeah, Entei Metagross. That is like a really good solid. I would choose Suicune personally because Suicune looks cool. Never mind.
Just because it looks cool.
It looks cool. What do you want me to say? Entei is like this grown, grumpy man. I don't want that.
Lapras Togekiss is a nice little pairing you got going on too.
Ooh, I would have taken him with Trick Room, but like that's really good as well. Alright, let's see what he pairs with. He has to go PZ, right?
So like, this is Clef.
Clefairy.
Yeah.
He has to go PZ.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, he had to go PZ there.
And now 9 is Urshifu. So this is the Urshifu's, what was it? The water one, right? The rapid or a single?
No, single strike.
Okay, yeah. The dark one.
Clocks, man. So everybody's screwed.
If you guys had noticed,
if he gets redirection, he might just win at this point. No, if he gets Tailwind, then he might just win at this point.
What'd you say, Caleb?
No, I disappeared for a sec. My internet shut out on me. So, okay, I see. Ooh, Tyros with the Metagross. That's really gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
Not to mention Entei with it.
Yeah, you got Entei with it.
I'm curious. I'm very curious to see what Fox's next pick is.
What did he pick first round?
He picked Spectre.
Oh yeah, like, Spectre. Tyranitar Urshifu? That's double dark. He's going for like an Urshifu single strike usually likes to run Sash, and Sand like negates the Sash.
That's a good point.
He's running Life Orb or Choice Band like every single week at this point, or he's not bringing T-Scarf.
Choice Scarf also.
Mudsdale. He told me that he was picking up Mudsdale very early.
Snom was so excited about this pick too. He was so excited about this one.
Yeah, like he wanted to get Mudsdale so bad. Like he DM'd me and he was like, "Alright, I might take Mudsdale first pick." And I'm like, "Do you really want a first pick?" And he said, and I said, "Why?" He said, "Because I want it."
So he has Tornadus and Mudsdale.
That's a weird pairing because Mudsdale isn't the fastest. Usually when it under Trick Room. And Tornadus is kind of like the anti-Trick Room mon, like after Whimsicott.
he's gonna be going for the swagger. He's gonna tailwind swagger on the Mudsdale with own tempo. He's gonna just ghost it.
Great call.
That's like a pretty good 1-2 combo right there.
Because it has prankster. So
wait, and DD female with what?
Among Us.
Just like
That's
Grimstar, but better, I guess, because it's got tailwind too.
In DD female, he's got
He got Among Us.
Those are
he's got a lot of redirection right there.
He has 2 redirection. Like, he hasn't gotten a sweeper yet, and if he doesn't pick one soon, he's not gonna have a sweeper, like a good sweeper.
Oh man, do you think he takes like? I'm sitting here trying to predict what I think Fox.
Landers. Wait, Fox is gonna take something crazy for sure.
I'm thinking. No, he's honestly. I really feel like he wants something with clear body. I'm thinking maybe like one of the Reggies.
Oh wait, I have an idea.
Hidden ability.
Yo, so we know Tyros has Metagross and Entei, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it seems that his whole plan is gonna be around Metagross. But last season, do y'all remember? I got a certain pairing Berserker Scizor and spammed Choice Band Bullet Punch. What if he goes Berserker Metagross and just boost those steel moves?
Yeah,
that could be fun.
And also having the weakness policy. Okay, so we've seen Urshifu Rapid Strike
with the Colossal. With the Cole.
Okay.
Urshifu Rapid Strike with the Colossal. That's not something you see every day.
Yeah, no, that's honestly probably not.
It takes away too much. Takes away too much damage with the Aqua Jet.
You're gonna hit too hard with the Aqua Jet.
Yeah. Stab, massive physical attack.
Yeah.
Wait.
Dusclops Glastrier.
Really oh my god, Dusclops.
Okay, Dusclops Glastrier. Alright, that's it.
So, yeah, Jax is running hard Trick Room. Good to see.
Okay, but...
He needs to get another Trick Room setter, though, like Bronzong or Musharna or something.
What's player formerly known as Champ?
We're almost done the second round.
Yep, this is going quick.
Venusaur and Torkoal are on the board.
Oh yeah, and Charizard as well.
Cinderace fell again.
Regieleki. Like, Regieleki isn't that good anymore, but still, it hits like a truck and it's still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I like Regieleki as like a bit of a speed control option, and it can also, like, if you throw Regieleki in the front and have like flyers in the back, it leads to a lot of mind games. Because it's like, like do I go to hit this, with like something super effective, maybe try to max Quake it, or so
Regieleki Rotom Wash.
I love residual damage, and I think Thunder Cage is underused. Regieleki Thunder Cage.
Fox just chose one of my favorite mons ever, Celesteela.
Oh, he went Celesteela. Okay.
This is one of my favorite mons to use in draft.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, Celesteela is. I just like
Leech Seed. The Leech Seed, it can go offensive. It can go defensive with Leech Seed.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a beautiful
Zard.
pairing.
I was waiting for this one.
Oh,
Zard. Whimsicott Zard.
What was it, though?
Whimsicott
Zard.
Yeah, Whimsicott Zard. Good pairing. That's on it. That's the same team that Fox took the first season with.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Get that championship now.
Yeah. Jade was like,
all right. Kids.
It's funny.
He's not messing around.
Yeah.
Ooh, Excadrill Pult.
Excadrill with
Pult.
Excadrill Pult. I think he was trying to get the T-Tar again.
And this is
trying to get T-Tar.
So then, does he just move straight into another
Sand?
Well,
like Dracovish? No, not Dracovish.
Hippowdon? Yeah, I think either Hippowdon or what's the other one?
Gigalith.
Colossal, right?
Gigalith.
Yeah, sorry, Gigalith. I don't know why I thought Colossal.
Dude, there's 900 of them. It's easy to forget a name.
Yeah. Hippowdon's actually probably the better value for him, because that is all the way in the B tier.
You know what I thought was very interesting? Miltank is in tier 4, which I thought was C tier, whatever it's called.
Nobody's taking Miltank.
But it's a Miltank. It hits like a truck. It has 100 base speed stat. That's 100.
Feeny Incineroar.
I saw Ditto in the C tier, and I'm genuinely curious.
Ditto can copy anything. Only really
I know. I'm kind of just surprised that Ditto is in the C tier. I think that it's honestly because it can just transform into anything. Tapu Fini Incineroar.
Yep.
That's very interesting. Incin had like a 60% usage rate and got taken last, second round.
Yeah, that's a great point, Schultz.
What's Pops going for next year?
Grimmsnarl.
Oh, Grimmsnarl.
Okay.
Ooh.
I like this team.
That's actually, now.
Yeah, this is
like his team is very defensive at the moment, but I think if he did, like, he could go Grimmsnarl and then go like Iron Defense, Calm Mind, Stored Power, Draining Kiss, Tapu Fini. Like, just set up screens and let Tapu Fini set up. Or he could go like something with.
And the Incin just lowers everything's attack.
Yeah. That's a very different. I feel like that team is going to be, yeah, they're like building their core. They're like getting all the pieces around the core, and they're just going to make it come together with a couple more picks.
Dragapult, Excadrill, Arcanine for his Alpaca.
Wow.
Ooh, Arcanine.
So he got the beat up.
I'm looking for a beat up mon here. If I don't see beat up, I will be extremely disappointed, and my day will be Seismitoad.
Doesn't Arcanine get
justified? Yeah, it does. Yeah, and then Bolt gets the beat up. He already got it. And then Seismitoad with Whimsicott and Zard.
That's weird because Zard's is Sunmon. But then Seismitoad's a Rainmon.
Yeah, Seismitoad being...
Oh, is he going double rain? He's going double weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest, Jade didn't work out too well for me last time. Because you're really gonna find, I think, most of the time that you just want to go straight Sun, because especially...
Well, you drafted Dreadnought as your rain, so...
I love Dreadnought.
Well, yeah, you see, because my thing was, I was like, oh, you know what, I'll take... it was kind of supposed to be, like, my rain answer, but then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna run a dual weather thing, and... I didn't really like it because it really kind of felt that you have to go like either one way or the other, but one was just so much better because of what I drafted that I really didn't use the other way, and so it was like I just brought the same Pokemon every week because it was like there was no point in changing out the team.
Man had Vulpix as his only Sunsetter and said that was the better option.
That's all I had.
What tier?
It is a reach.
I mean,
it definitely is.
I don't know. Lele and Moltres Galar.
So yeah, what do you guys think about Spectrier, Celesteela, and Lele for Fox?
That's a very offensive core. Like, that's very offensive.
Not shocking because Fox is smart.
Yeah, and then, wow.
Okay, Lele gets Psychic Terrain, so look for something that Fox can also Psychic spam as well.
Maybe. He might team it up with
Rillaboom going this late is surprising.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rillaboom end of third round. This is like really crazy.
It went 3 and 5 last draft.
And everyone's still on the board.
Torkoal. Okay, this is like very weird from last round.
Well, Cinderace fell last time too. I'm still surprised about that.
Lando went first round last time, right?
That's probably Lando Incarnate. Yeah, I would have to assume.
Yeah,
Lando Incarnate.
I would think so.
Over Therian?
No, sorry, Therian. I did.
I was gonna say like the special attacking one.
I did mean Therian.
I was thinking the same thing you were, Caleb. The Intimidate spam.
Yeah.
Oh, he got Incin too, doesn't he?
No, Incin is Pops.
Yeah, so he has a Moongus, Indeedee female, and Lando.
That's
not bad.
I guess, like, it's like, he's gonna be running Swords against Lando a lot, because he has 2 redirection mons.
And now this is Snom. He has Tornadus and Mudsdale so far. And he has Gigas.
Oh,
Regigigas.
Okay, Regigigas.
Oh, Regigigas. Oh, he got
good for him.
The Weezing.
Tornadus.
What if 2 people just snipe Weezing right now?
Nom is not playing this season.
Yo, he's coming for the next.
I'm curious to see if anybody's gonna try and snipe the Weezing away from him.
Yeah,
because but honestly, like with like where he's at in the draft and what everybody else has gotten, it doesn't seem likely to me.
Nope. He could save.
Like the scary core of Regigigas Weezing is enough to just take Weezing. Like that's Yama's gonna win. Yama's gonna win.
What do you have? Single Strike Urshifu, T-Tar, and Toad.
Oh wait, is that double weather?
Polytoad? No, that's not double.
Yeah, he's T-Tar and Toad.
Yeah, it's sand and
Yo,
sand
is he
and
gonna pick up Kingdra and then maybe Dracovish? Wait, no. If he picks up Dracovish, that like just Dracovish alone, that's gonna be a scary core.
Well, yeah, with
like
dual weather, it can operate in either.
Rain boosted Vicious Rends or boosted speed with the sand.
That's a great call,
That's a
Joel.
scary core.
That's a great call. Oh crap! Sorry.
How did I miss all my shots? Definitely not playing Valorant. Just didn't join another game. That would be crazy, right? Frick, I lost.
Wow.
Jesus. Okay, so interesting kind of trend here though is most of the picks have all been S tier mons.
Yeah.
With
Polytoad.
With Tyros
with
actually.
Entei, Mudsdale, Tapulele, Sabaton, Arcanine being the only.
I think Tyros very interestingly. I don't know, just kind of looking at it. I think Jade obviously going with the Seismitoad early, very unique. But for the most part, a lot of people are just sticking with S tier mons.
Yeah, like people are going to get the maximum S tiers they can. Like my plan just to stick with 2 and like make a well-rounded team instead of just going crazy and then
going first 4.
Knowing that I'm only bringing 4 mons.
Comfy? Oh my god.
Comfy. Oh.
I thought it was in a wrong. I thought it should have been a tier up, to be honest. So I get that pick.
Yeah. Actually, I've seen that it's tier B is actually kind of crazy to me.
And he has Lapras and Togekiss.
Yeah, it's tier B. Yeah, so with like honestly, like
Sneasel. How is Sneasel A tier and Comfey B tier?
Yeah, that
is weird, but okay. And then we see a Clefable, which
I think he got sniped.
Obviously,
I think Tyros got sniped.
Doesn't have the friend guard. Oh, Tyros got sniped. You think he was going for Comfy? It would make sense.
He had it last season and loved it.
Yeah, I'm thinking just off of the Metagross and the Entei, what does Comfy do for him? And
that's true.
It's a lot.
Galar Moltres was already picked, so can't really pair those 2 up again.
Well, he dropped Galar Moltres too.
Clefable, wait, no. I wonder, are they gonna make it so we? Oh wait, Clefable doesn't get a Follow Me anymore.
Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't get Friend Guard.
Oh, still that's redirection.
Yeah.
Like Swords Dance,
but that's why Clefairy is a higher tier than Clefable, is because you get the Follow Me, but you also get the Friend Guard as well. So
that makes sense.
If you want your Pokemon, like if you're in a position where like you can live a hit and the Friend Guard helps you out, then like I don't know, then like Clefable's got better defensive stats, off the bat, but then you can also hit it with an Eviolite, and you're pretty good. I don't know, like Clefairy just all around. Clefable definitely like hits harder offensively, but I don't really think that's why.
Araquanid. Sorry for interrupting, but Araquanid was just taken 4th round.
What the hell is going on?
Araquanid tier B.
Oof.
Yo, that's because Araquanid is pretty good for tier B. Because Araquanid, Lunge, and Skitter Smack can lower attack and special attack. Hits like a truck with Water Bubble Liquidation. If you want to set 6 webs up, then go for it.
I do like Araquanid. Araquanid is sneaky good.
Yeah, and the way we saw it used last season was great. We saw it.
Teamed up with Lapras Togekiss Comfy.
Okay, so so Arceus is definitely running some kind of water fairy
core.
I think he's going to be relying on Comfey because Comfey, Giga Drain for the Lapras, Giga Drain for the Azumarill, set off weakness policies, go kind of crazy. Togekiss Follow Me into Azumarill's Belly Drum.
I mean, he can with Comfy too. You look out for like any kind of dark or dragon type mon as well that he can proc weakness policies on with the whatever
Draining Kiss.
Draining Kiss, yeah. That
Dracovish. So the guy with
Clef, PZ,
Tyranitar, Polytoad got.
And I'm just telling you based off of my experience with like the whole dual weather thing. I don't really recommend it. I think you kind of
Galar Weezing with 3 mons that are very reliant on their abilities.
I think he took Gallerweezing simply to keep it away from Snom, but Snom can still just go regular. Snom can still just go regular Weezing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, someone else needs to pick up regular Weezing, or else
Snom wrote "nice try" in the chat.
No.
Nice try.
No, because Snom is next up. He's literally just gonna take Weezing.
Weezing, like right there. Nice try, man. But sorry, but you're.
I think Weezing's the better one to pair up with it too, instead of Gallerweezing.
Well, wait. Why do you think that? How do they weigh differently? What do you like better about the other one?
I like that it's poison and psychic weakness instead of poison, psychic, steel. Well, not poison. The steel weakness sucks. You know? I meant ground, not poison.
Yeah.
But the ground poison weak.
Yeah, I agree.
Ground psychic. I'm stumbling all over my words. But ground psychic, steel is a big difference. Alakazam is a tier B.
Tank's team is like pretty good. Like Alakazam teams up with Indeedee female really good. Lando T is like the oddball. Lando T and Amoonguss are like the oddballs of the bunch. I feel like he could have gotten something better because these bonds don't pair.
I don't hate that though. I don't hate that team.
I don't know if any of you guys saw my my Hail team that I took to Master Ball tier. What season are we're
in 8 right now?
Like 2 months ago.
We're in 8 now. So last season was 7.
Yeah. So series 7. I took a Hail team, right? And I used Indeedee female and Alakazam. Now, a thing to keep in mind is Alakazam has Speed Swap. And so like it pairs well with Indeedee female, but then like if you just kind of look at maybe something like what still exists that's really slow. I think like you got
Snorlax. He could pick up Snorlax.
Yeah.
And then he has Snorlax with redirection for Belly Drum.
You have Snorlax. He could pick up Torkoal. I'm kind of looking at like S tier mons.
Why does this team with Snorlax looks so good if he picks it up. Like if he picks up Snorlax, that's a...
But you pick up one of those Slowmons, right? And like especially if like your Indeedee female gets knocked out, your Alakazam honestly its best use like does kind of just turn into a speed swapper. So if you bring in something that's like really bulky, really good general stats overall, like I ran it with the Glastrier and it was a lot of fun. And definitely caught people off guard.
If you speed swap with a Choice Scarf, is that just your regular base stat, or is it the stat?
I'm pretty sure it's just
because Choice Scarf it automatically affects like the speed of things. Like Choice Band affects.
Oh my god! I want to see Tank pick up I just saw it. Oh, Ferrothorn. I want them to pick up Ferrothorn so bad.
I hate beating that.
Yeah, how funny would that be if he speed swapped onto a Ferrothorn? Oh my god.
Well, what Gyro Ball would be useless then.
Well,
right?
yeah. Well, I don't think. I mean, I'm thinking you get rid of Gyro Ball. You can probably throw like Heavy Slam onto it. I think it gets Iron Head, which then is even better because you can flinch.
Yeah.
And then so now you've got a really bulky Ferrothorn. Obviously, you've got to have some coverage in there for your fire types. But then you can also you got Power Whip. You can Leech Seed. I don't know, for funsies. Just give yourself some more. Longevity.
I love that.
Man, that I feel like that would be a really fun pickup. Honestly, not sure if it's gonna happen because he's already got a Amoonguss. If anything, it would be a later round, I'm sure, but I think that would be a lot of fun. Let's see. Okay, I was doing a lot of talking.
No, I love that. I absolutely love that you're talking a lot.
Dragonite, Tracheon, and Porygon too. No, so I took up a lot of time. We missed a couple picks. Mimikyu, Kanto, Raichu, which is good next to that Moltres there. The Mimikyu, honestly, Mimikyu is just a really good Pokemon.
Yep.
Don't really think that does a whole lot to help synergize the team, but it provides some good coverage. Dragonite, I don't know, it's Fox. He's probably got a really good plan for it. We got Terrakion.
Terrakion surprised me. With the Whimsicott and Seismitoad.
The Whimsicott makes sense because it gets beat up. He now has he's got beat up and Tailwind strats to set up Terrakion and Charizard for success. Whimsicott also can get Sunny Day, so that you're setting up your Charizard with its
solar power, right?
ability. Solar
Jay
power
just can't
ability,
go without his beat up. He always needs to draft beat up.
Oh, does he really?
Dragapult Arcanine. He drafted Dragapult Arcanine first, then Dragapult Arcanine for second, and now he's getting another beat up variant.
Dragapult Excadrill Arcanine Porygon 2. This is interesting to me. Not really sure. Because, Porygon 2 is really just overall, like, a really good mon.
Yep.
But I think you also kind of like having it in Trick Room settings. And I'm not really seeing that synergy with the rest of the team. I think I definitely would like to see
I had this very fast team. Like, I just slapped a P2 onto that because, if you don't have an answer to Trick Room, then having your own Trick Room to reverse it is, like,
or just just like having a Pokemon that, like, I think thrives. That thrives in Trick Room.
Tinkelder in the back end is always a good one.
Yeah.
Marowak. With Feeny, Instant, and Grimmsnarl. Okay, this is a very, like, slow team.
This is pretty slow, bulky, but with I think P2 unfortunately they could go after the Cresselia, but they'd be kind of stuck with some some C tier Fremons. We'll see.
So they have Feeny, Incineroar, Grimmsnarl, Marowak, and Bulu. That's an interesting combo so far.
Double terrain?
Yeah, the double terrain.
You usually want double terrain.
Double terrain. I'm curious.
This is very interesting.
I expect Drifblim or Unburden users to be drafted on this team now. That's what I would look out for.
Yeah. Sorry, say that one more time.
Maybe like
a Drifblim, Hawlucha.
Yeah, Drifblim.
Oh yeah. Okay, Unburden. Sceptile gets Unburdened.
Yep. I can't think of any more off the top of my head. Oh, Gigalith.
What tier is Sceptile?
Gigalith with Excadrill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not good.
I kind of figured Alpaca was going to go for Gigalith just because that gets you a kind of a different weakness. Excadrills, you've already got a ground steel type. I don't think you go hip out on there. Gigalith.
Well, like sand.
Yeah, you need the sand for Excadrill.
Well, but that's why I mentioned hip out on is because I think that in terms of sand setters, I think you go Gigalith over hip out on if you're Alpaca. So that makes sense to me.
Umbreon.
Is that another Pokemon that can use beat up as well?
I guess. And Snom got sniped, he said.
Justified?
Oh wait, Umbreon gets Justified too? Is that the other one that it gets?
No, it doesn't get Justified.
No way. That would be
I wouldn't be surprised if it got beat up though. I'm gonna check right now on Cerebi.
Yeah, it probably does. You don't use beat up on Umbreon. I think it's just a bulky wall to just mess with you.
I think it's funny that Snom got sniped though.
Its attack isn't that good, so it could definitely beat up and not do that much damage.
Does it still get toxic?
No.
I think it did.
No.
I think it can get toxic if you gen it in.
No, but then you can't use its Series 7 rules. And I do not see beat up here. Do not see beat up.
That's just a wall, and you could baton pass if you're bulking up and just using Moonlight.
Minshao.
Umbreon's hidden ability is Inner Focus. Yeah, Mineshao, fast.
Fake out user, ally switch.
Yeah, fake out. Oh, it does get ally switch too. Yeah, honestly, Mineshao.
Oh my god, why?
Mineshao's actually a pretty good value pick for Fox here.
There were a lot of ally switch users.
Terrifying.
I was surprised by how many ally switch users there actually are.
Oh, it's nuts. It's insane how many mons get ally switch.
It's absolutely insane.
What do you think about getting a Mineshao in the 5th round, though? Do you think that's kind of a reach?
Yes.
He might have been undrafted.
No, he went drafted last year.
No, well, if you look at just Fox went, round 1, round 2, his S tiers. Round 3, round 4, his 2 A tiers. Now he's on B tier. Honestly, Mineshao,
you're right.
Like if he wanted to use a I guess technically because he still got his free slots open where he could pick another S or A tier mon, then yeah, you could technically say he reached for Mind Shell, because then realistically it could have waited until round 8.
Yeah.
Or actually, sorry, maybe around 7. But I think just with the way that it looks like Fox is drafting, that he just kind of, I think he's planning on doing the SABC, like just in a row, and then using whatever's available for his free slots.
I mean, going after B earlier, you get the pick of the lot because there's a lot of sleepers at B. So I don't hate it. Thinking about it more, I don't hate it.
Okay, Suicune. Suicune. Stakataka.
On the Mimikyu team.
Suicune's interesting.
Suicune really is interesting because he gives Tailwind now with Moltres, Galarian, the Raichu.
Tailwind and Inner Focus, you can't fake it out.
Yeah, and then it also gets, it has, Bulldoze. It gets Bulldoze.
Oh, wow.
Makes it, this is a very kind of a nice weakness policy setter, but I don't really think anything on that team gets procced weakness policy from a Bulldoze.
Glastrier, right?
Very defensive team with Milotic.
No, it'd have to be Rock. Ice isn't weak to ground. It's weak to Rock. And Steel. And Fire. But that's besides the point. Melodic. Melodic's always a really good mon. That's a good pickup.
I love the sniped coming out from Snob. The letters.
Vaporeon and Umbreon over Jolteon? This is maddening. These people are idiots. Like, what? Like, these people are straight dum-dums.
Joel, you would pick... Okay, interesting. So, Snom... First tier C pick. That's interesting.
That is
Vaporeon's not a
great
bad
call.
one, though. It has... I don't know.
But
honestly,
over Jolteon? It's right there.
If it was me, I probably would have gone Gastrodon, because that's a tier A, right? And it provides... It does basically the same thing that Vaporeon does, but better, having Storm Drain instead of Water Absorb. I don't know. I like Gastrodon a lot.
Wait, so guys, Venusaur and Torkoal are both still on the board.
Ooh.
It is. I mean, just based off of how everyone else is, if that makes it to Jade, that's terrifying. Like, if just either one of those mons, if anything, if we get back to Jade and Torkoal is still on the board, I would very much expect Jade to go Torkoal. And then if in the next 4 picks nobody picks Venusaur, I think we could also see that happen as well. Actually, hold on. No, wait, maybe not. That's actually.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You can run Sandvale,
Yeah. Sandvale. What does it get? It gets Ruskin and Sandvale, right? Are the two?
Oh, Venus. He's picking up Venusaur and Torkoal or Venusaur Ninetales, presumably.
It would have to be Ninetales because Torkoal. Well, actually, no. You could get. I keep forgetting that you can get 4 S tier mons. So that is totally possible for the Go-Goats.
Wow. Do you guys hear me again?
Yeah.
Yeah, United accidentally left, so I was trying to add him back and try to merge 2 calls, and it did not work at all. So
that's interesting. He should be able to just click on this and then click on the join call where it says you started a call at 3:51.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. I don't know. Is United back? We got him?
I think we got him. It says.
I see a picture there.
Yeah, I think we got him back.
I'm here. I gotta fix my bad. I hit the button.
There it is.
All right, so I missed Garchomp, Venu. Garchomp is weird on that team. Venu on the Lapras team.
No. We got a Sableye. That's exciting.
Yeah.
I love to see that. I love a good prankster user. Let's go. That's also actually another thing that you could keep in mind. There's a lot of prankster mons that get rain, the weather setting. All of the prankster mons that do set weather, none of them get sandstorm. So that's really if you're just trying to run a sun or a rain team, things to keep in mind, things to look at.
What do you guys think about that? The Quash though, because
yeah, Quash is super good.
Because Araquanid is so slow too.
Yeah. It's like honestly, like it works out really well. Because I think, because I don't know, because it's kind of like so looking at Tyrus's team, like what would you lead? Like you have like a Metagross Entei. Entei goes for like a Bulldoze.
I would lead a Lecky now. Yeah, I would lead a Lecky now.
And Regieleki, yeah. Yeah, Tyros's team actually kind of looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
and like something like kind of legit too. It doesn't look goofy. Which is nice to see. But I don't know. I still like. I mean, I guess like you could go like Metagross Entei in the back, and then start with something like Regieleki, and like Araquanid. I don't know because like there's like if you're gonna run the Metagross, I kind of think that you like have to show up with the whatever that one mon's called, Entei, just so that you can self-proc your weakness policy because like if you see like a Metagross, especially I like knowing that like Entei can show up.
Assault Vest thing. Assault Vest Metagross isn't that.
Yeah,
you could lead screens with a Lecky and lead Metagross, and then just wreak havoc and just start boosting up the Metagross.
Yeah, I get I guess you could do that.
Scary.
Yeah, it would be
just yeah, well, and you can max it too. You can just if you're running the screens Regieleki, you max Metagross. Start using like your max Quakes and your max Steals. You just start boosting your special defense and defense. Just kind of thinking down the line what you might be seeing. Maybe set up
Spike is a stab move too.
And then you also it probably runs some combination of Elemental Punch to do something there. Yeah.
Okay. You got Kingdra
So interesting. We see a Talonflame. I kind of like that.
With Dracovish too.
Yeah.
No, he has Dracovish.
No, Excadrill. No, he's got Dracovish and Garchomp. Both of which you work well in sand.
Like the Zoom.
So I think eventually we'll see Hippowdon end up on Banana's team or Hippopotas, either one.
Well, he does have the T-Tar too.
What's that?
Does he?
Yeah, he has Urshifu, T-Tar, Toad.
No, I'm talking Bananas with the.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the team above him, the one that just took Kingdra.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Where is Hippopotas on these tier lists?
Hippowdon is tier B.
It's tier C?
B. B as in boy.
No,
I was gonna say there's no way. Holy.
Yeah, Hippowdon is tier B, but I think a lot of the times you also see people run the Hippopotas.
Oh, the tiny guy?
It's the pre-evolution for Hippowdon because it does the exact same thing. You just slap an Eviolite on it instead, and it's got pretty good stats, because it just 1.5s or whatever. I love Gyarados this late in the draft. Not sure that I like two Watermons directly in a row that don't have some sort of ability synergy.
That's other thing, though. Yeah.
But I mean, either way, Vaporeon keeps your Mudsdale safe. Gyarados, a lot of people, really just kind of use it as their intimidator. But I also think it's really fun to run Gyarados as a Dynamax sweeper with Moxie.
Oh my god!
I think that's a really good time.
It is.
It's got such good coverage.
Sounds like a bad time.
It's got really good coverage. You just max it and then start using max airstreams off of bounce. You get your speed up
and the Moxie boost.
And yeah. Then if you KO something, you get the Moxie boost. And it turns into a really bad day for the opponent.
Latias.
Hitmontop, Latias. Latias is interesting to see here.
Yep. That's
Why
for
do
sure.
Explain that one to me. I've never used a Latios or Latios.
Latios,
I know
it
it's
can.
Tailwind, that's all I know.
Yeah, it gets Tailwind. It gets Bulldoze. I know Latios is a mon that I'm waiting to see.
Latios, it gets like a lot of coverage. It gets like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse, Shadow Ball,
Dragon Dance, I know.
Mystical Fire. I think it gets like Earth Power or something.
That's an insane moveset if that's true.
Yeah. Latios. Here, hold on. I got an app.
And Latios is the most Latios is more defensive, while Latios is more attack.
Oh, that's good to know.
Okay, so Latios, right? Special defense, base 130, speed 110, right? Special attack 110, defense 90, HP 80. So it's got pretty good. Honestly, it's got pretty good stats. It's a levitator too, so that's really nice. Let's see. It can get Helping Hand. It's got Recover, Tailwind. You can give it Wish. What does Mistball do? Mistball may lower special attack. Psychic move, probably not going to get used too often. It can get Healing Wish. If the user faints. Let's see, what does Psycho Shift do? Transfers. That transfers status conditions. That would be interesting, actually. If you were to like Flame Orb Psycho Shift with Latios, that would be a genuinely intriguing way to burn somebody, because it's 100% accurate move. That's not something that I'd ever considered.
100% burns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100% burns.
Burns. I guess if you could also do the same thing with a like Toxic as well. You could like Toxic Orb yourself if like they have like some kind of tank. And I'm pretty sure you'd be able to like poison bulky steel types with that as well.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I would.
I think only if you have Corrosion, you can like it works the same with Thunder Wave on ground types. The only way you can poison a steel type is if you have the ability Corrosion.
Yeah, well, you understand. I'm talking about Psycho Shift with like a
like it'll just say it's not effective.
Okay, it'll say not effective. Okay,
yeah.
That's
maybe
interesting.
Somebody needs to play test that with Andrew, and we'll see what happens.
I absolutely agree, Caleb. I absolutely agree.
TM.
Gudra's interesting. I love Gudra. And then Sylveon.
Latios also gets screens as well. Somebody took Sylveon? Okay, round 6. Oh, Alpaca did?
Sylveon's pretty good with the team. Gudra, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Man, I wish
Gudra, I'm not entirely sure. Honestly, I really feel like Jade needs to take Torkoal. It's speaking to me real bad.
It's like right there. It's right.
Yeah, it would be his
last. Lola is taken already. Like there's.
No, I thought Ninetales regular.
Kanto.
Oh wait, no, Ninetales regular was taken. Sorry.
Yeah.
What tier S's are still left? Zapdos, Torkoal.
Wait,
Zapdos is still left. What?
Zapdos.
Here, I'll read them.
Cinderace is still
Yeah,
left.
please read them off.
Wait, I'll read them off to you. Cinderace, Cresselia, Heatran, Kartana, Landorus Incarnate, Nihilego, Primarina, Regidrago, Rock, and Steel. You've got Rotom Heat and Wash, Tapu Koko, Torkoal, and Zapdos, and that's all the S tiers that are left.
Do any of those stand out to you, Caleb?
Let me see. To me, the Rotom forms definitely do.
Yep. I agree with that. And Drifblim is on the team I said Drifblim would be nice on with the Bulu and Feeny.
Oh, yeah.
So I like that I called that. Sorry to interrupt.
Cinderace, honestly, I'm a little shocked still exists.
Dude, that's what I said last draft. So last draft, Haney drafted Weezing. I wanted Reggie Weezing. I said, all right, I'm not going to do it. Let me take the best Pokemon available. Took Cinderace and dropped it. It stayed a free agent all last season. So, like, it's crazy.
Because, like, Cinderace, I think, is really
a lot lately.
It's it's good, but I think that it's kind of one of those mons that I think works kind of like Urshifu as well. Like, it's not a mon that like you partner that you build like specifically around. I feel like a lot of the time when I'm like, I kind of need something that's fast and flexible to like throw on this team to just kind of round it out. Cinderace is kind of like one of my go-tos.
That makes sense.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good mon, but in I don't know, in a draft setting, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Like, I mean, it's good.
United ran the G-Max version last year, and that was the core of your team.
And honestly, actually, I kind of feel like it like of the Galar starters, I actually think its G-Max form does it the least amount of favors. Because,
really?
If I'm thinking about like, you know, what it does, the thing that most stands out to me about like the whole mold breaker ability is like hitting Shedinja, right? Which, like, because it's a fire type, it already does that.
See, I like the redirection.
I don't,
because it goes around redirection.
Does it go around redirection?
No,
okay.
it
all three of them do, right?
Well, flash fire. No, it only goes through like storm drain, like water.
See, that's what I knew. Rillaboom could go through the storm drain, and then it doesn't go around follow me.
No.
If there's a follow me,
that'd be Inteleon.
Oh.
It ignores ability, basically. It ignores abilities. That's what.
Yeah.
Basically, which, like, what it'll do is it'll kill Mimikyu because it doesn't have hits disguise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Honestly,
the same thing. But
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
What I liked about G-Max Cinderace is I was running a Blastoise in the back, so I could use a fire move, and then there would be no drought when Blastoise was coming in with the Choice Specs hit.
Okay.
But I wouldn't do it again, only because Cinderace works better on a ladder when you can't prep for it. It's easy to prep for Cinderace because everybody knows what it's going to do. All you have to do is hit it once and it's dead. So it's good, but it's too frail.
That's great insight
for being able to prep.
I mean, like, would you say that, like, if you have like a speed advantage up with like a Tailwind, or you've managed to like, you know, Electro Web, you know, the opponent's side, if it comes in and it's the fastest thing on the field, I don't think it matters how much you've prepped for it. It can win you games just based off speed tier alone, right?
Oh, it did with games. I'm just thinking about like how it evened out. Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
How it evened out throughout the whole season. I mean, it did good, but I mean, its kill death ratio. I mean, it was pretty even.
Okay. I got you.
It'll get you a couple kills, but I mean, if they call you on turn one, I mean, it hurts.
Yeah. If you. Like, because if you go for a move and you know, like, they predict it and hit you, you know, with a super effective move after the libero type change, then you're pretty screwed. No.
One last thing. The one last thing about Cinderace though is when if they have a Togekiss on the field with a Berry and they think you're gonna max Steel Spike.
Yeah.
Usually, the fire move that does 120 damage with Life Orb almost always KOs the Togekiss no matter what.
Ooh.
Which is crazy.
That's awesome.
Very sad that the Ferrothorn went to Andrew. Man, Tank is loading up though on the freak. How is Hatterene?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
This man is going a this man is just Psychic Terrain spam at this point.
He's gonna Indeedee, Alakazam, and Hatterene. They're coming every game.
Oh
God! 3 Psychic types every game.
No. That's funny.
Yeah, who has somebody drafted Tapu Lele already, right? He can't just 100% control.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No. But Fox got Tapu Lele.
Is that Chandelure or Duraludon?
For what?
Oh, Duraludon. He started with a CH.
Yeah. Snomsky. Duraludon. I feel like Duraludon was really popular when Sword and Shield came out. You know, like, I remember seeing everybody was running that thing next to, like, Tyranitar and all that.
I got high on the ladder with it at one point.
Yeah, I don't know the last time I saw somebody, like, actually running Duraludon, though. Just because,
if there's a lot of if there's a lot of ally switch in this draft, that's the one plus to it.
Yes.
Yeah, Stalwart.
Yeah. I liked running 0 IV speed and next to Dusclops and Trick Room. And then I would bulldoze and get some nice weakness policy KOs.
Yeah, that's nice.
Alcreme's surprising here, too. I love the G-Max version. We're actually 3 G-Max in a row. We got 3 G-Max mons in a row.
Yeah. The Hatterene Duraludon, Alcremie. Yeah.
What does Alcremie's Gmax do?
He
It
restores
heals.
HP.
It heals.
Yeah, it restores HP.
Yeah, which is really nice. And then, but also, you have to remember Alcremie gets Decorate, which is
plus it's a weakness policy.
It's yeah. You're absolutely right. It's a weakness policy. So that could be 100% terrifying.
And if you don't have a Follow Me or Rage Powder user, there's not a lot of ways to stop it.
Yeah. So yeah, this, especially like you see it with like Dracozolt, Kingdra, or Shifu, Tyranitar. Like those are things that hit incredibly hard. You throw an Alcremie next to it that gets off a friggin' Decorate. It's a bad day. Now the one thing though is I'm pretty sure Decorate is blocked by Protect.
Ooh, that's good to know.
So like I'm because I'm thinking about it. I know for a fact that you can Protect and go for what's the one move that like Railu gets?
Coaching.
Coaching. Yeah. Like you can coaching. Snorlax. Snorlax on that team's not bad. Which also actually another thing to keep in mind about Comfy is it does get Trick Room as well.
Yes.
So, and it's so like it's very possible that like Arceus, like you could go in thinking that you're not going to get Trick Roomed, and you get absolutely tricked. Anyway. But so with the Alcremie, I'm pretty sure because Decorate is a I don't know.
It's a fun move if you use Follow Me. So like when I was running a Togekiss team and would see it with next to Lapras, if you run Follow Me, you get the boost.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Hold on, I could probably Google it if I let me see. We'll put it in the tab.
I like that Serena pick next to Alecki because he has total speed control. If he leads Alecki Serena, nothing is going quicker than him. Nothing.
Yeah. Let's see. Alcremie, Decorate, Protect. Oh, hold on. I might have lied to you. I'm on Bulbapedia, and it says Decorate raises a target's attack and special attack stats by 2 stages. Unlike most moves, it bypasses moves like Protect and Detect to affect the target. But
that's
it's blocked by
huge. That's huge.
Yeah, that's actually That is actually mods. I kind of always thought that let's see, what do Alcremie's stats look like? Hold on.
I don't think they're the best.
I know it's actually. I don't think that they're not the best. I know it's slow, which is why I'm concerned about like the whole Protect thing because really, you that was weird. I don't know what just happened there. But you like Protect Alcremie.
So 65 HP is what I'm looking at, but the 121 special defense is huge.
Yeah. Well, 121 special defense is really good. The 64 speed does kind of suck. You're not really gonna be outspeeding a lot of things, most likely. But if you're able to Decorate into your Pokemon that you're next to, and it's able to Protect, because if it's a threat and somebody's going to go into it, you just Protect. Decorate yourself. Alcremie, honestly, you might be able to like run like a focus sash on it or a scarf focus sash.
Man,
maybe I don't know. That's definitely a set to watch out for sure.
What do you think about the Snorlax Passimian picks back to back?
Snorlax, let me see.
So he's got Lapras,
Passimian,
Togekiss.
It's receiver.
If Passimian has Azumarill, he's going to be doing Misty Explosion receiver.
Yeah.
He does have Azumarill.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
So.
Okay, and he's got Venusaur Ninetales too.
Yeah. There's like a couple of other things. Actually, Passimian I think slots into this team really well.
I do too.
Because like if Venusaur's about to die, you throw in the Passimian, and then Ninetales comes out, and then you've just got a really fast Passimian. Obviously,
that's what I was thinking.
We talked the Azumarill, the Azumarill Passimian. It doesn't really get used.
Oh yeah, that's a great call too.
Well, next to Togekiss could actually be kind of scary. I don't know what moves Passimian gets, but if it gets that Super Luck,
oh my God, Super Luck!
It gets close combat stab. It gets some good moves.
Yeah. Ooh, Gengar. Love Gengar. Hate that it doesn't levitate anymore. They killed my boy Gengar. Hoping that in the Diamond and Pearl remakes they give it back.
So I hate number 9.
Give it back POP again.
Yamna's team with Blissey Alcremie is terrifying.
Oh my god!
Because if you restore that Blissey,
a Blissey that you just can't kill next to an Alcremie that buffs it up, and then instead of worrying about getting seismic tossed by Blissey, it hits you with like an actual move. Like
I don't want to imagine that.
Let's say Hyper Beam. Do you think you'd be crazy enough? Serene Grace, double the. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Blissey. It's a normal type. Last resort. Oh, it gets off what? Double edge? It just double edge everything. Its defense is like garbage though, right? Oh, I mean, yeah. It's HP 255. Special defense 135 is actually nutty. But it's attack and defense are garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run Blissey as a special wall. Honestly, Blissey I find is much better in a like a singles format.
Singles.
Yeah. It's much better in a singles format. But I mean, either way, it can. In the right situation, especially late game, I think it really has opportunities to pull its weight.
Absolutely.
So these teams are starting to really come together now.
Yeah, this is turn 8 already. This draft is going quick. I feel like.
I feel like it slowed down. Actually, I feel like the first 4 rounds. Oh, I got these.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Well, more snipes are happening now. Like, low tiers, almost everybody wants the same thing. Almost everybody wants the same low tiers, but high tiers is so much. You can get so much different stuff.
I know that I said I'm interested in using Ditto. I really hope somebody picks up Ditto. I would love to see that. Okay, we see a Galar Darmanitan, which is a lot of fun.
And in this restricted format, it's hard to stop sometimes. If you slap a Choice Scarf on there, oh, buddy. You're going to have not a fun time prepping against that one. And he's got it on the Tornadus Mudsdale team with Regigigas and Weezing. Vaporia. Yeah. So that's not fun, because that rounds out his speed tiers pretty nicely, I'd say.
Yeah.
Why is Sephiroth's sword so long?
More Pico. So I like the fake out next to Hat. You can't use fake out if you lead in DD, though. Yeah, he has 2 fake out users. Does Alakazam get fake out too?
No, I don't think so.
So then,
I'm pretty sure it does.
Okay, so that's 2 fake out users plus in DD, but he can't use it if he leads in DD. And
how does that more Pico ability work? Like it goes from
it's every turn it just
changes.
kind of changes its form. Right?
It's fun.
And then it's got the one move that depending on the form that it's in, it changes like the type attack. So if it's in its happy form,
it's electric.
It's electric. If it's in its hungry form,
it's dark. Yep.
Yeah.
Huh. Its stats are, they kind of hit a little hard looking at it.
It gets fake out too. But yeah, the Galarian Slowking surprised me. And then the Cinderace, it makes sense. It makes sense it's off the board now.
Yeah, there's no way Cinderace is going undrafted.
Who out of the S tier is going undrafted?
Jax just took it. Honestly, I could see Cresselia not getting drafted.
Just because you have to pay S, right?
Yeah, everybody can afford it. Outside of the guys. I could see. Honestly, I don't think Reggie Drago's getting picked. Regirock, Registeel, not likely. Tapu Koko doesn't really feel likely.
It didn't get drafted last. Yeah.
Who I feel like? Oh, I want Jade to take Torkoal. But I don't know if Jade's going.
Why is Torkoal on the board still? Alone.
I don't know. Yeah, nobody really. I don't think anybody really wanted to. Like, there's obviously like some weather teams, but they win aromatese. But like they're like I see a lot more sand than I do anything else.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm also still waiting on Bananas to take Hippowdon. Waiting on that one to happen.
Tyros is gonna snipe with Torkoal and have the ultimate force of the team.
Jesus Christ, if Torkoal lasts that fucking long. Really, I really think that. Who do I keep saying? Jade. I keep thinking Jade. I think is a really good candidate to get Torkoal.
I think he's gonna get Torkoal, just like he's waiting because no one's getting Torkoal. So
it's really down to Jade could definitely make use of it. Tyros a little bit. There's.
Well, Jade just took Aromatisse over Torkoal being there. That's a crazy one. He's gonna have to have a plan with it, I guess.
You probably didn't expect it to be left.
Sure.
Lopunny.
I'm not entirely sure what to... Oh, wait, what the fuck? When did Fox take Swampert? Jesus Christ, that happened so long ago?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Why? Why do you take... What is...
Swampert?
Yeah, I like Swampert, but I'm, sitting here thinking, what does that do for you?
The bad thing about Swampert is its speed isn't slow enough to be good in Trick Room, and its speed isn't good enough to be
fast enough to be good
out of Trick Room.
But I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking, does it get Soak? I could see maybe Soak being okay, but it's not like Soak. I think the only time that really works is when you're next to a Grassy Glide.
Yeah.
Why not self-soak to reduce Dragonite's weaknesses? You could self-soak to make Dragonite a bulkier type.
Yeah,
that would be interesting.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna check and see. I'm gonna check and see if Swampert even gets soaked before we continue to have this conversation.
That's a great call right there.
It's its abilities are Torrent and Damp, neither of which is really that good. Its speed stat of 60 is garbage. It hits relatively strong with 110 attack, and then its defense and special defense are both 90. HP is 100. It's got okay stats. A water ground typing is a lot of fun. It has a lot of good offensive coverage, the fact that it also gets a lot of fighting type moves as well.
It's definitely not a support mod. The only support move it gets, I think, is Quick Guard.
I'm gonna pull up this sheet for a little bit, and let me
yeah, it gets Flip Turn. No, it does not look like it gets Soak. It does get Yawn.
That's fun.
It also gets Wide Guard. It gets Yawn, it gets Wide Guard.
Oh, Wide Guard, that's what I meant. Wide Guard.
Let's see. Dig Rest, I don't know, Rock Slide, Icy Wind, Rain Dance, Whirlpool. Yeah, I have no idea why he drafted Swampert. I got nothing. Dive. If you're gonna use Dive, you should have gone for Cramorant.
Fox is trying to make a contrarian pick over here.
What is he doing?
He's just trying to big brain it.
Would we just get an Oranguru?
Oh wow, that's a big pick.
I like Oranguru. Because Oranguru, man. Oranguru just sucks to go against. But it's another. He's definitely built here a little bit. The P2 Gigalith.
And there's
Jellicent. Yep, there's... Okay, cool. Alright, there's Torkoal. I knew Jade was going to do it eventually. I was just waiting on it to happen.
You called it. So you called that one.
You did, yeah. You did call it.
Ages ago. Round 4, I was like, okay, Jade, take Torkoal. And then finally happened, thank God. Oranguru, Alpaca definitely has a lot of speed at their disposal. But then they also have some really good Trick Room options as well. So that's actually Alpaca's team is actually hella dangerous. What is the Articuno Galar? Very interesting. Anti-intimidate right there is always really nice. Lopunny, I don't know. You can't Mega, so not sure if that really does you a whole lot of good.
The Fake Out and the Klutz ability is useful. The Klutz ability, so you can have a Flame Orb, not get burned, and then switcheroo it to your opponent.
Oh, does Lopunny get Switcheroo?
It gets caught Switcheroo.
Fox did it to me last season on my
Trick or whatever. Nice.
Yeah, he did it to my Cinderace last season.
Lopunny, let's see which one is it. Level up.
The fake out use is good in this. Again, the restricted format makes all the fake out users, in my opinion, all the weather setters, the terrain mons, more valuable. It just adds that extra layer of something you have to prep for.
Is it?
Definitely comes at a premium. I agree.
It gets Fling. Is that what he does with it?
I thought it was Switcheroo.
It's Switcheroo. He did Switcheroo, and we switched items. He took my life orb, and then he gave me a
fake out flail. Oh, okay, there it is. It's an egg move, Switcheroo. Okay, all right. Got it. Figured it out. Kangaskhan, that's a lot of fun. Another mon that's much better when it's able to mega evolve. But either way,
I got a quick question for you guys.
I'm pretty sure that's scrappy fake outs. What's up?
Yeah, the scrappy fake outs are awesome. So there were 7 Pokemon that weren't in the S tier drafted in the first 3 rounds. What do you got over or under that for our draft?
So say that one more time.
Pokemon that were not S tier drafted in the first 3 rounds. There were only 7. So do you think we're gonna have more or less in our draft? Pokemon that were not S tier in the first 3.
Well, I know Ditto's going round 1. No, that's a joke. No, man, that's a good question. Let's see, 7.
Yeah, we're Arcanine, Seismitoad, Lele, Mudsdale, Comfey, Entei, and Clefable.
Honestly, I would kind of.
Probably going to fall around the same number. Someone's going to take a couple weird ones that works for their plan, and no one's.
Yeah. Because there's just a lot of those mons like who went like the Weezings sticking around until round 4. Like if somebody goes after Regigigas, I think the only reason why the Weezings went at the round that they did was because it took Regigigas forever to get drafted. If somebody really wants to play with Regigigas and really wants, they're going to want to secure that Weezing, right? So a lot of it, really does depend. I think that if we see some early weather priority and like Torkoal goes early, we could also see, Ninetales and possibly Vulpix go early as well.
We saw that last season.
So I don't know. I definitely think it's probably going to be somewhere around the same. I'm just to lock myself in.
I'm going under. I think we're going to take more S tiers.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna say over. I think we might have the opportunity to go over. Because let me see who's in our draft. How many? Let's see. Oddball's new. Jolt's back. Baby's back. Little Smurf is new. Number 17 is new.
Jolt might not even take an S tier with the second pick. Watch that happen.
Jolt's not even going to take S tier with his first pick. Watch that happen. Koji, Auntie. I think everyone from Little Smurf to Auntie is new, and then there's myself, Tom, United, all returning. Silver Broom I know is new. So holy shit, that's 1, 2.
A lot of new people.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Of what is it? 12. So there's 7 new people. Let's see.
I'm gonna say it's a push. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 7 for us too.
I like that.
Yeah, okay. Zapdos is off the board too.
Yeah.
Runerigus, that's a lot of fun.
Fox had fun with him last year, and then Galvantula going now makes sense too.
Yeah. Let's see.
I pulled up this page on the stream, by the way, the Google Docs, because I think it looks cooler, color coded.
Yeah. I think that's probably the best thing to be shown. Let's see. We see a Heracross from Bananas.
I'm playing Pokemon Silver on my DS right now, and I got Heracross from headbutting one of the first trees I headbutted, and it's so much fun to play with in Gen 2. I love seeing that.
Are you on your DS? You're playing like actual Silver? You're playing the digital download, whatever?
Yes, exactly. I found the DS and bought a charger, plugged it in, and I forgot I downloaded it. So this is my first playthrough since I was a kid. I had 3 badges the first time I tried to play. and then stopped.
I have somewhere in my house. I have an original copy of Pokemon Silver.
I actually have, but it doesn't save, so I can't save on this one.
Oh, that
You
sucks.
can't see it actually on this screen. Let me move the screen over to show my camera. I got silver, yellow, blue, and red, and I just found them all too. I don't have gold though.
Are you? Oh, sorry. Are you on your?
What's up?
I don't. Are you? Were you showing that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's on my Twitch. Sorry, but I just showed the camera real quick.
Oh, we just saw it. Yeah, we just saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, the delay.
Yeah, it was funny. There was a delay. I was looking at Twitch, and I was like, you're either blocked or what. I totally forgot about the delay. I showed up as you were putting it back here. I think I've got I have a copy of. I'm pretty sure I have a copy of Emerald, but the internal battery is dead. So really, I just need to get myself a new battery and a soldering set, and I can fix that pretty easy.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can literally just open it up and but the battery is put. It's like it's one of those little circular batteries.
Yeah.
One for a watch.
Yeah, one for a watch. But they just put that in there with solder. So if you know how to solder stuff, which essentially you just take a soldering iron to it, it'll heat it up and melt it. And you just pluck it off, and then you can put a new one on. That's you can if you can find yourself a cheap version of Emerald that you want to play on your DS, or if you got
I have the old Game Boys.
Yeah. I got the Game Boy SP. But that's
that's actually not even the one I have. I have the Advanced and the Color.
Oh wow! I have two Advanced, I think.
Yeah, the Advanced is my shit. I beat that thing up as a kid.
Okay, so we see a Hawlucha here for Arceus.
He has no terrains.
Doesn't have any kind of terrain.
Yeah.
And unfortunately can't go for Tapu Koko. Where is
Pincurchin maybe?
Where's that one? Where's that guy at?
Actually, no, he has 100 points. Oh, he needs to split it between two spots. Great call.
Pink Urchin is in. Holy fuck! Is it D tier?
It might be.
No way.
No, it's C tier. I'm looking at my list and it's not in D. So that means it's got to be C.
There it is. Yeah. No, sorry. I looked over it.
It's right under Pikachu.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I thought that said, but I definitely didn't read Pink Urchin the first time I looked down the C tier.
I hope someone takes Pikachu. I want to see someone use it.
My God, that thing is so annoying.
Yeah, Gigantamax Pikachu just paralyzing everything.
Ugh.
Yeah, depending on how my matchups run. But that's actually what they said not to do for the drafting. I wasn't even thinking about that. But yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
I like the Riunculus picked by Tyros. It's a good room setter.
Yeah.
And it hits hard. And then followed with the Turtonator, who's another good trick roomer.
Riunculus is honestly one of my favorite just Pokemon designs. I remember I specifically bought whichever version I bought white version. One, because I was really interested in an electric dragon type legendary, and two, because that was the version that had Riunculus in it.
I never played white.
Honestly, good game.
I just played white during the pandemic, during quarantine. I really liked it, honestly.
I got to get an emulator and play it.
Honestly, it's got a pretty good story. With some really some characters I think that have some real actual depth.
And
it was also
too.
Yeah. I don't really remember a whole lot about the post game. I'll be honest.
The World Cup of Pokemon.
Oh, you're a soccer guy too, so you probably ate that up. Oh, that's awesome.
Lapras Togekiss, Comfeys, Emerald, Venusaur, Ninetales. Okay, so we see a Blacephalon.
That shocked me with that team composition. The only thing you could see is the Sun Spam, mind blown. So if you go Ninetales, Kanto, Blacephalon, that's not a mind blown you want to take. That's not something that's gonna be fun.
Mind blown takes half of Blacephalon's HP, right?
If you don't have a Sucker Punch user, I would salivate over using Blacephalon with a Choice Scarf against teams. I'd be like, oh, they don't have a Sucker Punch user, let's go. So that's something I expect him to do too.
Yeah. I like the Feeble pick too. It gets
I forget. Everyone always says they like Feeble, and I always forget why.
It gets Unburden.
Unburden, Snarl. I think it gets Fake Out. It might not get Fake Out, but it gets
Runaway, Unburden, Stakeout. Moves deal twice the normal damage to any Pokemon that switched in or entered the field mid-battle. Okay,
love
that's
that.
Interesting.
Wow.
So
I love that.
It's basically a pursuit trapper, so that's pretty cool.
And it's a D tier mon too.
Yeah, it actually, speed and special defense are actually pretty good. They're 90 and 92 respectively. 87 special attacker. Its stats are nothing to lose your mind about, but if you use it right, 1 with the Stakeout, 2 with the Unburden. It also gets beat up, Snarl. Let's see, Foul Play, Parting Shot too. Actually, you've got a much faster parting shot than you get with Instinct.
Choice Scarf, Parting Shot, turn 1 on something if they're gonna Dynamax it. That could really hurt.
Wow.
Yeah, if you think they're gonna Dynamax.
Guys, so there's only one more S tier that can be drafted. Who do you think it's gonna be? For Caesar's team, Tyros's.
Let me see here.
Because
Kartana.
Cresselia,
Or one of the Rotoms.
Landorus Incarnate, Nihilego, Primarina, Regidrago, Regirock, Registeel, Rotom Heat and Wash, and Tapu Koko.
I low-key think Nihilego makes the most sense because it gets Trick Room.
Let's see. Okay, so we got Metagross, Regieleki, Entei, Clefable, Araquanid, Sableye, Turtonator, Serena, Noivern, Reuniclus.
Well, he already has a Trick Room Center in Reuniclus.
I'd want another one.
He doesn't have a grass.
Yeah, Kartana. Kartana, one of the Rotoms for sure, right?
You think so?
Yeah. Well, he's got Serena.
Oh wait, he has Serena. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, one of the Rotoms. Rotom Heat might.
Yeah. I
no,
think
Rotom. Wait, no.
Either of them are good, Joe. I agree with both of them.
Yeah. Nihilego, maybe?
Nihilego would be my pick for the extra Trick Room Center.
Would you go for the Tapu Koko and just spam Regieleki? What's the name? Regieleki Rising Voltages?
Yeah, like Reggie. Yeah, Reggie. So Tapu Koko, I think is one to watch out for here. Nihilego actually for type coverage, I think works really well. Because I don't think he doesn't have a poison or rock type on the team.
You'll never see it.
I love the Trick Room Setter. The Power Herb Meteor Beam hits like a truck. So that's something I think it would fit his team nicely.
Yeah. I definitely think it's either Tapu Koko or Nihilego. One of the two.
Or the Rotoms. I want to include the Rotoms in there too. If we're
Rotoms make sense, but I don't think he outright needs a Rotom.
I agree.
If he's picking a Rotom, I think he goes Wash
for the water type.
Yeah, because he's already got 2 fires. It's not honestly. It's doubtful that Turtonator's really going to see that much play.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sableye, Araquanid, Clefable, Entei, Regieleki, Metagross. I think just kind of based on what you think you might need to hit, I think bringing a water works out better for you because it gives you more coverage. It gives you coverage against fire types. Gives you coverage against your rock and grounds.
Which Rotom did you run last season?
I ran Wash.
And what were your takeaways from using it in a draft league?
So bulky.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like the Rotoms, they are bulky. Personally, I don't like Rotom. I don't like using moves like Overheat and
Hydro Pump.
I don't know. No,
Leaf
I
Storm?
like Hydro Pump. No, Leaf Storm. Yeah,
the ones that lower your special attack.
Draco Meteor too. Like I understand that they hit hard, but I am not a big fan of lowering my own stats like that because then you're also just so reliant on
the one hit.
You can switch out. I think those moves are very good in a singles format. I don't really like them in a doubles format, so I kind of tend to stay away from stuff like that. Because in a doubles format, I think you really have to value your stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you're Dynamaxing it for
that's the only thing I was going to say too.
I get what I see what you're saying. I get it.
Yeah. If you're trying to shift weather, then yes, absolutely. If you value sun, go for the heat.
I didn't realize how much the sun helps.
What's up?
I didn't realize how much the sun helps before last draft league. To be completely honest, I didn't realize how much.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy because. Which like that's the thing is if he was gonna if that's kind of where his mindset's at though, I think Rotom Wash also really helps a lot because you keep your Metagross safe from fire moves. You nerf your own Entei, but I think that's okay because if anything, I think Entei wouldn't even be on the field anyway at that point. You also buff your own Araquanid in the rain. You keep Serena safe from fire moves. Noivern gets Hurricane.
Wow, yeah. So wow, we're talking ourselves into Rotom Wash for this one.
yeah. So kind of So like any kind of Tapu Koko, Rotom Wash, or Nihilego, I think is what Tyros goes for.
Makes sense to me. And we're about to get into the last round. This is crazy how quick it went.
Yeah.
We have too much time before our draft.
What have we missed, right? So we were talking Thievul, Blaziken. I love Blaziken. It's just one of my favorite mons.
Oh, I didn't even realize Blaziken went.
Good.
You know what's weird? Blastoise, Conkeldurr, Corviknight, Galar, Zapdos, those are Mamoswine. Those are all still there.
Ludicolo, too. Pelipper.
Yeah.
Like, Jolteon, like a Goatmon is right there.
Gastrodon's still available? Hold on. Who can still draft? 75? Okay. Look, Tank could get...
But who would it help him really with? It would hurt his melodic.
He has a melodic?
Yeah, so if he gets Gastrodon...
sorry. My bad. I was looking at Andrew. Amoonguss, Indeedee, it's melodic. Yeah, you kind of hurt yourself, unless like you go for like surfs. But I think you just I think you go Scalds mostly on melodic.
I think
you run like Scald Coil.
You know, it'd be cool if Pops got what's the name, Gastrodon, because then he could surf.
Can't afford it.
Doesn't he have 75 points?
He has 2 slots to fill.
He's got to take a tier B. He's got to take a tier B and a tier C. So I think honestly, like if you kind of look at drafts, so far, I really think that Fox has kind of like the deepest bench, but I don't really think. Tyros also.
Tyros. That team is first on PRs for sure.
I think Tyros and Jade have the 2 strongest teams.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Jade. What's nuts is Jade getting Torkoal in round 9. That is crazy big value. Yeah. Snob also grabbing the Zapdos in round 9 as well.
Yeah, that's also. And he has Gigas and Weezing and Mudsdale, Tornadus, which is sneaky. If you don't know that that's coming, you could get wiped out.
Yeah.
You don't even need to Dynamax.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What's this one? Let's see. So, okay. Moving down the line, Sceptile, interesting bring, because there's no real unburden potential there from what I see.
I think he plans to drop Sceptile right after the draft.
Why would you say that?
He probably just the grass coverage. I mean, he probably just wanted a grass.
That makes sense.
The last one on the board.
Where do you Sceptile? Did he have to go D? No, he didn't. He could have gotten something else in the D tier and gone for
go Thwackey.
Tier A.
Oh my God, Thwackey.
Azelf is a nice pickup. I like those Lake Trios.
I mean.
Who ran the Lake Trio last season?
Tyros ran Mesprit a lot. A lot.
That Mesprit
almost messed me up in playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh my God. When I didn't do the Mesprit, I was like, oh no, this cannot be happening.
I had no respect for the Lake Trio, and then Tyros ran it, and my whole perspective on it changed.
And they get such a diverse moveset.
Are we allowed to run the Lake Trio? Is that a thing, or are they banned in this.
No,
No, they're
Azelf
allowed.
just got picked. Pops just took Azelf round 10.
Oh shit! Really? There's Azelf.
Mesprit and Yuxi are both tier B as well.
Okay,
So are the Lake Trios similar to Latias and Latias, where they're like one has more
Yes.
special
So
Exactly.
Azelf is more like Azelf is more offensive. Yuxi is the most defensive, and Mesprit is like in the middle.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, middle.
Mesprit is the worst though, which is kind of crazy because usually the most balanced ones are the best, but Mesprit is
Azelf?
the worst.
Azelf has 125 attack and special attack, 115 speed.
Yeah, my experience with Azelf is back in the day when YouTube was a lot of 6v6
Singles.
like one battle. Azelf was a huge mon that got brought as a lead to just do stealth rocks and then explode. You literally throw it out. You literally, because it's fast. So, and I think they put like a sash on it, right? So you just throw it out. It's like super fast, and it's like, okay, here, have some stealth rocks, because in those 6v6 matches, there's a lot of switching, so those hazards really matter. And then turn 2, click explode, boom. It's oh, and they got a Butterfree. Look at that.
One of my favorite Pokemon right there goes.
I mean,
Yeah,
Butterfree's a low-key sleeper, man. That sleep
I-
with the ability, isn't a hypno or sleep powder is like 97% accurate.
With compound eyes.
Compound eyes. It does get that accuracy boost, but then you also have to think it provides a really good Gigantamax opportunity as well because of its Gigantamax move. I mean, it's a bug type, so you're not really going to be hitting too much crazy stuff with it, and unfortunately, you're also not lowering special attack, but you do get your
30% chance.
It's a 30% chance. I thought it was a guaranteed one of 3 different.
It's 100% chance.
Poisons.
Yeah,
I thought it was a 100% chance to do one of 3. And
yes.
It's either paralyze, sleep, or poison. It basically combines all of the powders together. And
I would chant "go to sleep" while I was using it. It was so much fun to use.
Can I? Let's see. Does my app tell me?
Ooh, Surfetch. That's interesting.
Maybe if I move Dex.
When I was on,
you guys were talking about Surfetch in your pre-draft.
Yeah, Fox brought it up.
Max.
The Meteor Assault move is good. But more on Butterfree, the best team I ever built was a Butterfree team. It was on the Road to Rank Cybertron's YouTube series.
Yeah.
And I was like so happy I battled him. I almost beat him too.
Awesome.
I almost beat him too. I was so upset. I was like, I got really lucky with the sleep. I got real lucky with sleep because I was using G-Max Butterfree.
I'm gonna read you what my app says that it's G-Max Befuddle. So it's a bug type attack that Gigantamax Butterfree uses. This move inflicts the poison, paralyzed, or sleep status condition on opponents.
So 100% to hit both opponents, but it's a 30% chance of any of them. So let's say you're playing a steel type though, and you use it. Let's say you get the poison, nothing will happen. It won't automatically go to sleep or paralyze. So if you get the wrong roll, it's annoying.
Is that like a 30% that like stacks? So it's like technically like 90% overall something could happen, or is it just like
no? It's 100% chance.
It's gonna happen.
It's 100% chance one of them will happen. So it's 33 of each.
Okay.
So 33% chance of sleep, 33 of paralyzed, 33 of poison.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah, okay. So 33.3 repeating.
Yes, exactly. Sorry if I'm explaining that, man.
Jade's team is looking nice.
What does Tangrowth do? I'm unfamiliar with it.
It's really bulky and rage powder.
Okay. The rage powder makes sense. That redirection's useful here too.
Very, very physically bulky.
Does it get sport? I'm not sure if it might get sport.
I don't think it does.
That'd be cool if it does.
What is let's see, search Tangrowth. It gets chlorophyll, leaf guard, and regenerator. Leaf guard, much less cool, but chlorophyll and regenerator.
I love the way you said that.
Really cool, really good. I mean, like I don't know, like Tangrowth. I'm not really concerned about Tangrowth getting hit with a status ailment. Like, oh boy, you paralyzed my base speed 50 Pokemon. woe is me.
Yeah.
You've burned my base 110 special attacker. Woe is me. I get like, sure, I might be worried about getting poisoned, but nobody's running around doing that to anybody. So
I really like that it also gets knockoff. That's a sneaky play you could use.
Not a lot of Pokemon get it this generation too.
Yeah, they really cut down on
that. It is. I mean, I guess like kind of unfortunate. I know I was making fun of the whole getting burned thing, but I think like your better moves that Tangrowth gets are physical. But like maybe you could honestly, if I were to run this. Oh no! Yeah, your special defense is fucking garbage. So I think that you're gonna want to run like probably like 252 special defense, 252 HP, probably assault vest it, and then run like some dumb shit.
I would just do rage powder. I would do rage powder
and sleep powder. Yeah.
Sleep powder
and probably tickle.
Yeah. Then you can't assault vest. It gets tickle. Where's
yeah,
okay, okay, I see.
Tickle low key could be really do.
Tickle's the
attack and defense.
Oh, does it?
Oh, it's the opposite of coaching.
100% accurate.
It's the opposite of coaching.
Accurate.
That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that could be really nasty.
Use your tickles to target and to laugh and reducing its attack and defense. Yeah, I mean,
funny move. I got to see the animation on that move. I've never seen it.
Yeah. All right. We gotta.
It's a Pokemon summoning a finger from wherever, like up its butt or something. They just pull a finger out their butt and then they tickle.
Shout out JD just had a newborn. He just had a newborn baby. I don't know if he streams, but yeah. He just had a newborn baby. So shout out him.
Yeah, shout out
him.
He named her.
And friggin' what's his ass?
What's his ass?
Damn it. Fox.
He has one on the way. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got one on the way. Hold on.
I'm really excited for our draft later now. I wish it was sooner.
I am not excited because, like, after hearing y'all say, like, all these things, like, oh, this mod, I'm surprised that it got taken last, and it's on my squad, my plan, and I'm like, oh, no, they're going to steal it from me. Oh, no. And I can't say, don't take this mod, because if anybody from the draft just watches this, they're going to be like, oh, we got to take this mod.
Oh, I forgot to send this in the now streaming.
I have one question.
Shit.
Joel, one question.
Yeah, that happens.
Yes, what's your question?
Golurk?
Okay, so here's the thing.
I said Golurk probably isn't getting drafted in the tier list
video.
video.
Might make a return, you see. If the cards align just right, Golurk is making a return.
Oh my god.
I love it.
You can't say anything bad about it. It put in work last season. You all doubted it, but it got like 6 kills. You cannot doubt the mon anymore. It's a good mon.
Tom, you never put that when you were streaming. I just noticed that.
Yeah, no, I just put it there now. I legitimately just sent it now.
If not, against someone who does, so we can see the.
Fuck. Sorry, guys.
You put your Twitter.
Well, yeah, why'd you put your Twitter?
I thought I tweeted the link, so I sent the.
Oh. Okay. I see it now. I see it. I get you. I thought you just posted a random tweet on accident.
I might have. Yeah, no. Tell me if I did that accidentally.
Random tweet says Pokemon are stupid.
Is WD Michael in That's interesting. I followed WD Michael on Twitch, but I didn't realize that they were in this server.
Yeah, he's in the East, I think, right? He's with us? No, is he in this one?
Wait, WD Michael? Who is he?
Yeah,
I've seen the name before.
I don't. Yeah, no, like I know the guy like on Twitch, but I don't think he's. I don't see him in any of the drafts or anything like that. I don't know. So.
Oh, he's just in the Discord though.
Yeah. Just whatever, but.
Nice. Let's see. Caparaja, nice. I like the steel.
Bainey gonna match us up. That's funny. Alright, okay. Caparaja, Aggron, Appleton, Cinescorch, Aurorus, Luxray, Bolton, Tangrowth, Surfetched. Man, it's really interesting.
The draft is almost done, which is weird because I thought like we'd immediately draft in at 7:30 or something. Then we'd have 30 minutes to prep our draft, and like this is actually going 2 more picks left, and it's over. So that like give this like 2 hours to prep.
Man,
I'm looking at the teams. I think Jade and Tyros, they made over. I mean, the other teams aren't bad, but I mean, on paper,
Tyros and Jade made out like a bandit. Like they just made it.
I'm very. Hold on, wait. How is that 0? How many points do we start off with? 250 free.
250.
Yep, 250.
Yeah. So 100
is one S tier.
Alright, this is the time. What S tier is Tyros gonna take?
Lando I.
Lando I. Oh.
What?
Really?
That's weird.
That's
I guess.
Lando I.
Oh, okay, hold on, let me see. Okay, so
it
physical
gets
special,
Force.
physical
It gets
special.
Force.
Yeah. Wait,
it can
it
spam
gets
Sheer Force Earth powers. That
like it's
banned in most singles leagues. It's like banned in all singles leagues because it hits so hard.
Okay.
Yeah, Lando Incarnate, you put a scarf or a fucking
Life Orb
specs on it. Oh yeah, Life Orb also.
Snom just said he was going between Lando I and Primarina, and he chose Lando.
And neither of the ones we talked about for his team, which is funny to me.
Yeah.
No Rotom, no Tapu Koko.
Wow, Primarina is still left on the board with the draft.
So is Kartana. And there's a 10-minute grace period, though. The 10-minute grace period starts now.
What's gonna happen? This 10-minute grace period is gonna go.
Celesteela for Heatran.
Oh, Celesteela for Heatran, no.
Raikou for Corviknight. And Tapu Lele for Rhyperior. Immediately, Fox's team changed.
What? Why did he have to do that to my boy though? Like.
Wait.
He dropped Celesteela, Raikou, and Tapu Lele.
10-minute grace period. Yeah, fucking Fox looked at the thing. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna change it up." Real
so
quick.
he has Heatran instead of Celesteela. He has Corviknight instead of Raikou, and he has Rhyperior instead of Tapu Lele.
No.
Why did he not Celesteela?
He swapped. No, he's got Heatran, Corviknight, Rhyperior instead of Celesteela, Raikou, Tapu Lele.
Yeah, I've said that wrong. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait,
it sounded like you said it wrong to me. Ask away.
He made 3 moves. Now, does that count towards his moves?
No,
that's completely free.
Completely 10-minute free grace.
I like that they're doing this now because
this 10-minute grace period.
Snom's typing.
That feels like a really difficult, just kind of free for all. I don't remember them talking about this 10-minute grace period. This is.
It's new.
I don't like it. I don't like the grace.
Wait,
period.
what? You don't like the grace period?
Okay, well wait. It should count, but it should count towards your moves throughout the season because you should be rewarded for drafting well.
Well, but like a 10-minute grace period is like they should have made it 5 minutes in my opinion if they're trying to be like really competitive.
Pops is typing.
Or, like a grace period.
Yeah, but those should be counted towards his moves. I'm not picking on Fox. I mean, he's just the one that did it first. So maybe someone else.
Jackson Pops are both typing. I'm expecting more moves.
It makes it kind of more competitive because
this gives an advantage to people who type fast. This is an advantage to people who can type fast.
Well, it still makes.
Do you think we'll see anyone get sniped here? That would be exhilarating.
Yeah.
No one's typing right now.
Someone types in it before, like 2 seconds before someone types in, like Colos for Primarina, like 2 seconds before, right?
Which actually, that's who the fuck has Colossal? They 100% need to do that. Shifu really. Okay, I would honestly probably trade Stakataka.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense.
No. Well, no, because Slowking, Stakataka feels actually really important for the other half of this guy's team. But, like, you can't trade Colossal. Maybe, like, Urshifu Rapid Strike, but then...
He picked it so early.
You can't drop Rillaboom.
He's using that with Colossal.
If you were going to do anything, I would get rid of the Urshifu Rapid Strike. Because...
Me too. Me too.
Because Colossal, you want that Colossal is so good when you get that freaking ability off.
Steam.
You're at
Steam
your Steam Engine, right? You slap a weakness policy on it. So your Steam Engine puts you at +6. You are going to be the fastest thing on the field. And then you just
Sceptile for Moltres. We got Sceptile dropped for Moltres Kanto.
I like that. I mean,
Snom did it.
No, wait. Shouldn't be Moltres Kanto.
Is Moltres Kanto a C tier Pokemon?
Oh wait, just kidding. Moltres, never mind. I was thinking Zapdos.
See, that's good value because I mean I ran Sceptile last year. It's fun. It's unburdened.
Yeah,
it's so frail.
Orangaroo for Crobat.
Orangaroo for Crobat. Interesting. Oh wait, where is? Because Sceptile is definitely a tier 4. Moltres
is not.
Hello, how does the alphabet work? Yeah. Oh wait, but no. Who typed it in?
It's not on my list.
It was Snom. Oh no, then it's fine. It's not. That's legal for Snom. Snom had 25 remaining at the end of the draft.
Well then that's good. I mean.
Oh, but no, he still put it in as a fucking. Yeah. Hey. That Moltres should be yellow. I'll reach out to Banny about it.
Yeah, no big deal. He'll get it right eventually. He's got a lot going on in the moment.
Yeah. I'm gonna send him a DM real quick.
We got another person typing.
So while this is happening, I mean,
they stopped typing.
Who's
You know, I feel really bad because I just got an automated doc made, and I was gonna give it to them, but the draft just started. And
So
other than Tyros and Jade, who else stands out on paper with these teams?
I'm always the fact Fox won being the back-to-back champion, right? Did he won, right?
No, Banny.
Yeah,
Banny won. Banny won season 2.
The thing that looks out to me is alpacas. It's like alpacas, Dragapult, Excadrill, Arcanine, P2. It may not be the best synergized, but like there's some strong hitters on that team. And if you don't focus on it, along with that, we have Jax's team.
That's what I was gonna say. Jax's team is my favorite.
Last year, Dusclops, Moltres, this team, it's like a very, very good team.
I like the Luxray pick. That's a really good.
Baby doll eyes.
I really, if Andrew ever gets rid of that Rapid or Shifu and goes with Primarina instead, I would love the shit out of that team.
Yeah, me too. Actually, that's the only move I would make.
Let's go of who? If you let's go of who?
His second pick overall in the draft.
I think he has to get rid of Urshifu. Like just because how the team is designed to work, you don't
gets Aqua Jet too.
Yeah,
that
you don't want to be doing
you don't want to be doing 30% on that Aqua Jet.
You don't want to be doing that Aqua Jet with Urshifu. You want to be doing that with Primarina. But
that'll probably take health.
At least. No, it's going to take a third.
I don't think that you can get rid of Rillaboom. And Stack Attacka works in too well with the rest of your
Trick Room team
setup that you have going on with your Ferrothorn, your Slowking, Spiritomb, I'm pretty sure is slow. Jinx, Auroras, Mimikyu works in a Trick Room setting as well. Mimikyu kind of works in and out of Trick Room. So it's just kind of I don't think
I like that call.
I don't think you can get rid of Stack Attacka. And I don't think you can get rid of Rillaboom, and the Mon that just feels wrong is Urshifu. Even though Urshifu's really good, I just don't think that you've got the Mon that you need on the team. Plus, Primarina also gives you another Mon that works well in Trick Room with that Trick Room setting, and it's a lot bulkier too. So I don't know. That's just me. I don't think Urshifu actually works well on this Colossal team. So
what does Magmar do there?
That's what I'm wondering too. That's the only thing I don't know.
That's Jax.
Yeah, but I think his team is the best overall. I just don't know what Magmar does.
So what does Magmar do? Does it get any status? Is it a good support?
It probably gets Will-O-Wisp.
I'm checking. Hold on.
Also, another thing to note now that the draft is complete, Bananas went Dracovish and Garchomp and never drafted a Sandsetter.
Oh, wow.
No Hippowdon, no Hippopotas.
And there's only 1 minute left in the grace period.
I mean, he could always just Dynamax Garchomp, and then there's his Sand.
Yeah, I mean, just Max Rockfall.
I mean, that's the only way. I mean, that's risky though. It's definitely risky.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's not a strat that I really think I agree with. Yeah, I definitely really like how Tyros went a little weaker on the free picks, but I think overall that makes the team stronger. Because I think especially if you look at like the C tier mons that got drafted, it's really tough to even like think like which one is kind of like the best. I like the Passimian pick,
especially with the Zoomer.
Yeah, Turtonator is honestly a little whack.
Oh wait, what? No.
I like the Biofree pick.
Nah, did I just hear that correctly? Did you just say Turtonator was whack?
You like the Turtonator pick?
I love this Turtonator pick.
I kind of have some bad experiences, I think, with Turtonator. I don't know, like the season I drafted it, I didn't use it at all. The one time I did use it,
you just don't know how to use it. You just don't know how to use greatness.
Wheezing Galarian for Barraskewda.
You could be super cheesy with that spiky shield that it has too.
We got another person typing.
Honestly, the Wheezing, that Wheezing trade right there makes a lot of sense. You said he did it for Barraskewda.
Yep.
Wow, so he's really trying to
Swift Swim
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, for Politoed, Kingdra, and Barraskewda.
Yeah, Barraskewda. It's he needs like
1 minute left on the trades.
He needs to get rid of Aggron. He needs to go Rhyhorn right now.
Oh, that's a great call.
Yeah. He absolutely. If he's gonna have
Guzzlord for Cuomo.
One Drizzler
for Como.
Interesting.
Tank.
Sorry I'm interrupting you guys just yelling this out. I'm having a lot of fun, though. I hope you don't mind.
It's crazy. There's never been this much movement after the draft.
Well, the 10-minute grace period probably never... It wasn't last season, and you guys said it wasn't the first season either.
I don't remember. It could have been. I might have just been zoned out.
But yeah, so this is a lot of fun just yelling them out, too. No one else is typing, and there's less than 60 seconds left. So I think that's all the movement we're going to see.
Alright, cool. For everyone's information, Banny was aware on the Moltres, that Moltres trade. That Snom is now at 0 points.
Kangaskhan for Stoutland.
Ooh, last minute, too.
Literally.
Kangaskhan for Stoutland.
That's a good one.
Stoutland is It's basically like Luxray. You have Baby Doll Eyes and Intimidate.
I know there's no Sand synergy there, which would kind of be interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
But
if you got a Tailwind up and slap a Choice Band on it, it packs a punch.
Yeah.
See, I look at Stoutland more for support. I mean, you get Intimidate and you get Baby Doll Eyes. You could really nerf somebody's hard hitting if they're heavy attacking Dynamax or like a Cinderace. That's nerf turn 1.
I just heard somebody type something.
Alcremie for Rhydon.
Wow.
Oh, he swapped the Alcremie?
Yeah, for Rhydon.
It should have been Aggron.
I think Rhydon's a tier above.
No, maybe. No,
Duraludon for Alcremie!
Oh my god, stop. This is crazy. I thought Alcremie was picked already. Alcremie was picked, I thought.
He got dropped, and the second he dropped it, he got picked up. Alcremie was a... What's it called? It doesn't even say how many seconds. It just says, today at 5:55, Alcremie for Rhydon. 5:55, Duraludon for Alcremie. So it was less than 60 seconds.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I mean, like, oh yeah, you said last call.
This is exhilarating.
This is nuts.
Tank action's typing. Let's see if he makes a last move.
Last call.
Malamar for Runerigus, I'm thinking. It just says R-U-N-E, so Runerigus. Malamar's fun.
Malamar is, yeah, it's a pretty cool mon. I like it.
That was part of the Tommy Tentacles team.
Deep benches. Fox has a really good bench. He's only got one tier 4, so Fox is going to get a lot of use out of all of his mons.
Yeah.
Still not really sure exactly what the Swampert does, but
Swampert's good though, because and I guess Emerald's my favorite game too. So I guess I got a place for Sceptile, Blaziken, Swampert, and the grace period has ended.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams have had to go with 3 tier 4s. Only 2 teams have 1 tier 4. Sorry, 3 teams. 4 teams. 4 teams have 1 tier 4. And then 3 teams have 2 tier 4s.
Yeah.
So I think that might be something to kind of keep in mind. That's definitely, I think, really going to influence who brings what on what weeks. I think you're going to see a lot less variance between Bananas, Yama, Andrew, Jax, and Jade, just because they're probably not going to be bringing those tier 4s as much. Whereas, with Fox, Tank, Arceus, and Tyros, they got multiple. S, A, and B tiers. I was looking at Fox's team, noticed that he only has the 2 S tiers. Everything else is tier A, tier B.
Yeah. Same with
So
Tyros.
Fox has a lot. So does
Tyros has 3.
Like Fox. Well, if you look at a team like Fox or Tyros, you see the teams, and like you said, they drafted more of a deeper bench. So if you're looking at that team trying to prep, you're thinking, well, they're not going with the same 4 every week. So you have to prep for more, and it leaves more holes in your prep because you can't prep for everything.
Yep.
Yeah. So I definitely think which is kind of what I was alluding to. I think you said it a lot better than I did. I think that's. It's cool. I got you. I think that is going to lead to. I think Tyros, Arceus, Tank, and Fox, I think, are already just kind of for me. I think that they're going to be pretty high up there in the standings.
I know Arceus is a new player. I played him in that. We had a little preseason tournament last weekend. He beat me once. I beat him once, but he's a good player. So,
okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind if I ever get matched up against him.
He played well.
Yeah. So Glaceon Tango, because then I kind of also looking at it too. Like, I'm really focusing on the tier 4s right now. I'm trying to look at the tier 4s and see what makes sense, or did they kind of think
who are you taking,
I have
so I know who to get.
I was thinking about.
I leaked my second pick.
Jokes on you. I haven't scouted any of these Pokemon. No. I have no plan. When number 9 rolls around, I'm spinning a spinner and picking whatever it lands on.
I haven't leaked my first pick. I think I don't think anybody's taking it.
Yo, Caleb beat me with a Charger Bug last season. Straight up, he really did.
Oh yeah,
really
was that you that Charger Bug got a KO on?
Yeah,
Yo, Caleb, are you scared of my Noctowl? Because I'm making it.
Bro, I swear to God, if you bring that Noctowl back, I'm forfeiting. I'm not doing it. I've never been so embarrassed playing a video game.
You got swept by Noctowl, and I was just laughing the entire time.
Oh my God,
as soon as Noctowl got set up, I was just like,
I couldn't believe it. Like, I saw it happening, and I was like, oh man, this is bad. I was like the thing was, I was like, I literally don't have anything I can do because you slept me. I
hit you and hit it.
I was like, I'm over here bebopping, just doing my thing, and then it's like all of a sudden it's like hypnosis, and I was like, that's not good.
Yo, I have to share that video again. Where is it? That was such a gold mine.
Dude.
This draft is crazy, guys.
Yo, is that Tyros?
Yeah, Tyros just joined us.
Yeah, You're one of the best teams on paper. That's what our consensus was. One of the top 3 best teams on paper.
Okay, you know what? Now that you're here, why did you pick Landorus Incarnate instead of one of Tapu Koko, Rotom Wash, or Nihilego? What was your thought process on that one?
Those were our predictions, by the way. Yeah.
So I actually talked it over with a bunch of guys like in our Discord because I had 100 points and I was the only one left for a long time.
Yeah.
So I was actually thinking Primarina or Lando because my team's really susceptible to ground right now.
Okay.
So I thought Lando I because it's a little bit faster. I can do redirection, sword dance if I really want to like just destroy the field. And then it also can do a little bit more stuff I think than Prima can as far as like move wise that cover down on a bunch of the things I didn't have. The only thing that sucks for my team right now is water. Araquanid's really my only water guy, so he's probably going to be coming most.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was leaning towards. Okay. I was thinking initially that you were going to take Rotom Wash. I think that was the one that I kind of honed in on first because one, I had Rotom Wash last series, and I found that it was pretty good. Two, you're talking about the ground weaknesses. It gets levitates. You could swap that in to kind of protect yourself. Which Lando also provides that, but then also because it does have the water typing, you can also hit
nasty plot
types as well. Yeah,
it's nasty plot redirection too, which we
like Nihilego because
I'll probably see how the first week or two goes, and then go from there.
Yeah, I was saying Nihilego for Trick Room Setter, another one.
Yeah, Trick Room Setter, and then also like some rock and poison coverage, which it doesn't really look like you have too much of, just based off of movesets that I know. Landorus does kind of help with that rock coverage, but poison you're a little lacking on. But I don't really think there's. I mean, you got Tapu Fini. I'm looking at what might be like a threatening fairy type for you. I don't really think that there's actually like that many. I know that the what's that one flying Pokemon? Togekiss. Togekiss got brought, so that could be a bit of a problem. But you have ways to deal with that, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have Regieleki, right? Too. So I mean, you got things that can cover into other stuff, right?
I'm super excited to try out Metagross Entei.
That's awesome.
Like the Solgaleo Entei, and I was just like, oh, that's just such a sweet combo.
Yeah, my a couple series ago, like when the first series that Metagross was legal, I ran it with like a Suicune team. Jolt
made the team.
Yeah, Jolt helped me make the team. Jolt did a lot of my damage calcs on that one.
Nice.
I am the best. I am.
Yeah. The Metagross with like a Entei next to it, to bulldoze. Really helps your Metagross get that speed advantage plus procs the weakness policy. I'm a big fan of Metagross. I think it's really good.
Yeah, Alpaca might join us too. I just added him to the chat in case he wanted to.
Who?
Alpaca.
Who did?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to. I just gave him the option though.
He's in the call, guys.
Okay, Tyros. As somebody who was in the draft, who do you think? Who like looking at the draft? Who are you kind of scared of? Who else do you think had like a really good draft?
Great question.
I actually really like Alpaca's team, not just because you're in here, but I really I had my eyes on Ellison coming back around, and like that was definitely my target coming back, and totally got sniped from that one. I think that was a great pick. You got Pizza, you have Gigalith with Extra Drill and Pult and Arcanine.
That's
the combos on that team are just
Jolt picked that team and said the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Going early, I just had to try to keep as many options open as possible and try to just pick like flexible things. That's kind of where I just went with like good typings and some like less, not really like synergies, but just kind of like they do work well together.
I like this. I like the Sylveon pick too because if you have an Extra Drill or Dragapult on the field, you're not gonna maybe go hit the Sylveon and could get a free Hyper Voice in because you're worried about the Extra Drill or Dragapult.
Yeah, actually, Tyro sniped me on that pick. I was actually looking at the Clefable. I wanted a fairy type there, so
Okay.
that was that
Oh
pick.
no.
That's awesome. You guys sniped each other.
No, Tyros, that Clefable. Did Arceus snipe Comfy from you? That was a conversation we were having.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I wanted Comfey, but it was not the team that I had initially started, because I knew I was either going to go. What's real funny is I had options for both, right? So I knew I was going to go Metagross Entei or Togekiss and Lando. Were my two. So I kind of had to choose, and I really liked, when I do ladder, I've been running with Entei, and I really liked it. So I thought I'd give it a shot here instead. And then after that, I was just like, Comfey, I don't know what it's really going to do for my like big heavy hitters. So I went. I didn't have redirection last year, and I really want it this time.
Because Arceus picked Comfy, literally the pick before you picked Clefable. If Comfy had been available, do you still think you would have gone Clefable anyway?
Oh yeah, I had Clefable written down on my sheet as like an all or nothing. So the first team I really wanted to run was Clefairy PZ.
Ooh.
And I got sniped on Clefairy, and I was like, man.
Oh, and then and Bananas just went and did that anyway.
Yeah, he took that from you.
Yeah.
He went hard into the paint.
Clefairy and a PZ. Yeah.
Dude, this was an awesome draft to watch, though.
Yeah, it was good. Hey, I'm gonna have some dinner before our draft, but I'm gonna head out. But thanks for running this, Tom, and everybody.
I think Jax.
Thank you, man. I'll see you during the draft. Good... And Jax is.
Later.
I got it
later.
Yeah, I think Jax is the strongest team.
I've been holding it for so long, so see you guys later.
See you, Joel.
Yeah, later, Joel.
Later. So I think Jax has a super cool team. The first 3 picks or 4 picks were, I think, right on point.
Yeah.
And then I think grabbing Cinderace late to kind of like round the Magmar one kind of threw me for a loop there.
We agree. Yep, that's what we were talking about too.
Yeah.
I think Magmar has some like weird supportive options though that could kind of. I mean, when you're getting that low in the tiers, you just gotta pick something that has some niche.
And a lot of tier C's were already picked too.
Yeah.
Let me check. Let me check data decks. Let me see what Magmar does here. I guess while I'm googling, I did really like Tyros. I kind of think you, Arceus, Tank, and Fox. I think you guys only going with the one S tier in your free slots. I actually think that's really going to help you guys out a lot. Because I think it's going to make and actually Fox didn't even go with a third S tier. He just went with the original 2. I think all 4 of you guys are going to be really difficult to plan against, and I think it's just really going to give you an edge because your benches are so deep. Your switchability there and week to week numbers I think are going to be just you're going to see a lot more variance.
Yeah. That was actually my plan going last. I knew that I wanted to hit the A tier immediately, so that I would have my choice. I knew that everyone would probably pick from the S tier first. So
great
going
call.
last, I figured picking the A tier and getting the guy that I wanted definitely mattered.
Yeah, I honestly I when looking at it, I 100% agree with that decision because if you're gonna go with Metagross, you're gonna want something that pops off that weakness policy and.
Yeah.
It kind of, especially with that mindset of, I can kind of take whatever S tiers are, left available because you're running your main, kind of Metagross Entei, set. And then I don't really think that there's too many other S tiers that you really want to incorporate into that. So then you can kind of just take whatever's left, which luckily for you was, Regieleki and Lando Incarnate, who are both very good Pokemon. Just to kind of help, round out the squad. I 100% like that.
I love the first 2 B Pokemon you took. The Araquanid and the Sableye. You probably saw Alpaca use Araquanid and were like, oh my god, I got to try this thing out. And then Sableye with the Prankster, with the Quash, with everything like that. It's so awesome, too. It's going to be great on your team, too. It fits in well. So I'm a big fan of those 2.
I may have reached for Sableye a little bit.
I don't think so.
I got really excited when I saw Sableye.
Yeah.
I love a good prankster Pokemon, and Sableye, because it's the only one that gets Quash. It's just, it's so unique, and like obviously like it's coming, but like you can't do anything about it. So it's just like I really enjoy seeing it on teams.
Alpaca, how pumped were you when P2 lasted all the way to round 4, man? Like,
that was definitely a solid pickup. I knew I wanted some sort of Trick Room mode, and getting one of the best Trick Room setters in the format was definitely going to be a boost to that mode if I choose to go 1 week or not.
Yeah, I think you're a Rangaroo. Oh no, did you drop a Rangaroo?
Yeah, he did.
But I did swap it. But I swapped it in the grace period, so I now have picked up Crobat instead.
Oh yeah,
Crobat's on the bottom, not the top though. So if you look at the bottom one,
Yep.
Yep.
And then Surfetch'd. I think Surfetch'd is another great. That's a super cool tier C pick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
super cool.
It wasn't on my radar at all at the beginning of the draft, but I was looking through and I didn't really see anything that struck me as like I needed it, so I just kind of went for a pick that I wanted to see if I could make work somehow.
If it makes you feel better, it was on Fox's best in the C tier in our tier list review. So we did a little tier list video, and Fox was saying it's the best.
That does make me a little more confident in the pick.
Dude, like it's an interesting mod. In the Meteor Assault, it's a huge special attack, right? For fighting type move. And it has a cool animation. Yeah. That's what I know.
Perfect. That's what we're really going for, the style points.
Well, that's why I picked Blacephalon last year.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see it go this year.
Yeah,
it's on the Arceus team. The Go-Godas.
Okay, yeah, I haven't used Blacephalon enough to know exactly what that does for his team, but I know it is wicked fast and has a high special attack, so...
Yeah, I was running a Choice Scarf a lot. So if he runs it next to Ninetales in the sun, he could hit hard.
Oh, yeah, true. I forgot about the sun.
Yeah, that's the only thing I see it really doing, because nothing else on his team wants to take a Mind Blown, especially not in the sun. So he has to protect next to it.
Oh.
And he can't Choice Scarf it.
We're talking Arceus now.
Yeah, the Arceus team.
Yeah, Arceus got a really good team. A lot of different combos that we could see. Obviously, Lapras Comfy, weakness policy right there. Togekiss just goes nice next to everything.
I just thought of another one, too.
Passimian.
Yeah, the Passimian next to Blacephalon. So if you get a Beast Boost on Passimian after a Mind Blown Blacephalon, that could be wary.
Yeah. Oh, holy cow!
True. Wow. Okay.
So you can get a Beast Boost.
This team has so many just different weird things that Arceus can do. That Arceus is going to be tough to beat just because, like once you start looking at all the different intricate interactions that all of their Pokemon have, it is an incredibly difficult team to prepare for.
Does Snorlax get explode? Sorry to interrupt.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but self-destruct though. I don't think it can explode, but I think it does get self-destruct. So, that's another
Snorlax. Let's see. It gets Metronome, Recycle, Block, Covet, Last Resort, Stockpile, Snore, Sleep Talk, Body Slam, Belly Drum, Giga Impact. Yo, imagine going for Belly Drum and then just straight up self-destructing.
Well, that's what I was thinking. If you self-destruct next to Blacephalon, it won't kill Blacephalon. Then you Mind Blown with Blacephalon, you're going to get a double KO. Nothing surviving and self-destruct and a Mind Blown.
I see.
That's where my mind was going. I don't think it gets it, though.
That's a little scary.
You'd have to, it would technically, you'd Mind Blown first.
And then, yeah.
I'm just thinking speed.
Yeah, speed tiers.
And, so...
Snorlax would get thick fat, so that would be like a resistance.
Oh, yeah, so then you make sure that the Mind Blown doesn't KO your Snorlax.
Maybe slap a Choice Scarf on Snorlax.
And then he throws, and in the back he's got a Zoom Roll Passimian.
And then you can get Passimian with Beast Boost.
To go Misty Explosion, and then Passimian just runs the table on you.
Oh my god! I remember United tried that for a little bit last year. He drafted him. He never used it.
That would be the funniest fucking thing. I would if he triple explodes into Passimian for the win.
I wish Snorlax got self-destruct. I just checked. I don't think it does. Wait, I'm sorry, Alpaca.
Snorlax?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Snorlax gets self-destruct.
It does? Oh
yeah,
shit!
TM
I didn't
20.
see. Oh, it's a TM.
Yeah, I think it is Explosion a
Yeah.
Is that a TR even, or is that a level up only move?
I don't even know. It's probably level up only.
Yeah.
So it does get self-destruct. So yeah, you could self-destruct and even give the Passimian, what is it, Gluttony then? Immunity?
No, I think if you run the double explosion with like Blacephalon, Snorlax.
You're better off.
I think you'd want to run Thick Fat just to make sure that your Snorlax stays
survives
alive long enough to get its self-destruct off. Yeah, because Snorlax is going to get hit by that Mind Blow.
Yeah, so, unless you're in a Trick Room. And now I'm thinking too many steps ahead. But
yes, yeah. But that would probably strat.
That's how you throw a game real quick.
Yeah, that likely does not go well for you. Hey, what time's our draft? 8?
Dude, I'm going to end the stream, and thank you so much for joining me. This was a blast. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Had a great time getting to cover the draft and to see what the other side of the league's doing. All right, catch you guys later. Peace.
Yeah. Wait, peace. So Alpaca and Tyros, are you guys still here?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm down to keep it going. I thought it was just me and Caleb for a little bit. That's awesome.
Just so you know, for Alpaca and Tom, my internet is like at max capacity right now, so I probably won't stream it when we do it when you guys are actually drafting. I'll just record it and then I'll probably stream it like real early tomorrow morning.
Done and done.
Yeah. And then I'll send the file to you, Tom, so you can post it on your YouTube if you want.
Yeah, so I might not join the entire draft because I want to go through my notes and whatnot. I don't want to give too much away. I want to stay in the voice chat for the actual draft most of the time in case someone tips a pick. Then I could plan ahead a little bit. So I think I'm going to join you guys occasionally. Just I'll hop in and out if you do the voice call in the group chat like we did here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, easy day.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be there the whole time, but I'll join in and out. Because the first couple of rounds, I'll probably just be focusing on the draft.
Yeah, so. No, for sure. It'd be a lot to try to deal with call and making your picks on the fly.
That's exactly my thing. That's exactly what I was thinking the whole time too.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah, guys, I'm actually gonna end the stream too. I've been on here for like 2 hours now. So yeah, it was a lot of fun covering the draft. You guys both got great teams. Again, sorry I picked Jax, but I think he's got the strongest team of the 4 S tiers, the Kangaskhan, the Luxray, and
that's all right.
Yeah, I don't know what the Magmar does, but I'm interested to see. And then I linked Tyros. I don't have your socials on here. I have everyone else's social that was on here. Jolt's YouTube, Caleb's Twitch, United's Twitter. Alpaca, I got your Twitter and Twitch.
It's all good. Don't worry.
Guys. Thank you for joining me again, and I'm excited for the East draft now. So yeah, I'm gonna get a quick bite for dinner, and I'll talk to you guys later.